Hello, Craig. Hello, GameBot. Last time on Well Dressed Bones, we were at a rehearsal for a wedding. Soon to be a big deal. There was a lot of dancing involved, a lot of romance. Um, Everybody here in their fancy garb. Um, Fish looking like a big shot. Everybody else looking very pretty. Um, 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 as um, as the party goes on, dealing with running into a lot of old friends as well as some new friends, like Kalor, and getting swept up in the dancing as multiple pairs paired off to have dances of different romantic connotations. That Metal, after dealing with the absolutely abysmal rehearsal with a man she didn't like, let alone love, who didn't pay attention to her in a religion she doesn't believe in, under the thumb of her aunt who sucks, finally was able to admit to herself that she did not want this and wanted to escape. And so, as the team starts to put this plan together to rescue Metal, to get her out of this situation, maybe to fake her death or something like that, in order to get her away. Unfortunately, a miscommunication happened. A number of people who were Metal's friends and colleagues have had shown support for the idea of Metal not going through with this, including Arcanist Goaf. And in a moment of miscommunication, Fish tried to communicate to Goaf that they were going to do a plan to rescue Goaf. So, misinterpreting the signals, uh, Abaddon partly now that everything is popping off. Um, uh, Sinner rescued Goaf, an unconscious Goaf, from his smoke bombs. Tone is riding people's emotions to keep them in a frenzy and disorganized enough to take advantage of this escape. And it is there that we open our scene. As everybody is running around, and there are shouts back and forth. Security figures are running in and out. I am going to shut off the sound because it is annoying. I just wanted to remind everybody that it's loud in here. As you look around as you're running through, I think you see that people are being evacuated. A lot of people have already left out the front door or some of the side doors. As you glance over, perhaps trying to catch the eye of Jacques, you see that the sort of waiter stand is already covered in smoke, and you don't really see any waiters around. Looks like they maybe ducked out already. Um, Sinner has rescued Goaf, who's now being evacuated by some sides, as is Elder Delore. And yeah, everything is just chaos as you are rushing over to the door to the bridal suite that Metal and the bridal party have taken over, seeing some security congregating there. Fish feels a pinch at their leg.
What?
Snake Isle is wrapping around your leg, climbing your suit, occasionally having to dig in with the fangs and punch holes in your pants in order to keep on to the swinging leg.
In base speech, you can just ask me to pick you up.
Mouth is full. I'm here.
Okay, with full like snake in hand. Goes, you remember Jack Rabbit? He's got a shitty goatee now. Go get him. He's probably in the kitchen. Bring him to us.
Okay. Isle is going to jump down out of your arm, and then because snakes don't move fast enough, is going to turn into a dog and run across the room. So there is now a very loud, like yappy dog running
It's
through
the
the
same
room.
dog from the last.
Knocking into people. There is a moment where you look across the room and you see Vellum at like a center of calm, organizing people, trying to get them to evacuate. See this yappy dog come bowling by and hit him in the legs and go, ah! as Isle runs off to go try and track down Jacques. What does everybody else do as they head out to go get Metal or what have you?
Yeah, weren't we all going to find Cal? / Metal?
Yes. I think will we get to like setting up the scene? As per step 2?
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, Cal's with Metal.
Yep.
Okay. Then the first step is to get to Metal. You see that Sinner has now escaped the smoke, having rescued a couple people, and is now kind of seeing you guys running across the room and is now like charging over to join you, kind of on the assumption that, you know, wherever you're going is where the action needs to happen. So while he is not with you yet, he is kind of on his way to you. Anything you need to communicate to each other, or people you need to grab, or anything else before you kind of start to put your plan into motion?
Can we see where Tone is? Is he immediately identifiable at the moment?
Yeah.
Obviously, I know he's playing around with
Tone's-
emotions.
Yeah, he's like in the main crowd helping evacuate, I guess. Was that it?
Yeah.
He is kind of like organizing things in a way that is making it significantly less organized to sort of give you cover. You can see that every time somebody is like, we just need to calm down, an orderly evacuation. Someone right next to them will go, we're gonna die, and then like run into them as they're running away. And Tone just like has this body language of someone enjoying creating a little chaos.
Yeah, cool. I just wasn't sure if it was like a one-off spell he was casting, or he needs to remain in the crowd actively.
It seems like he needs to remain here to continue doing this, but it is something that feeds on itself. So if you're like, hey, you can knock that off and come with us, he can be like, okay, one last push. Everybody freak the fuck out, and yeah, what's up? What do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Maybe the main things we just need to okay, so Tone is busy but can be accessible. Goaf is knocked out and in the middle of being evacuated. Probably for the best, because it's a level of unpredictability that would make this difficult. Isle is getting Jacques. Where is Cadence and the twins?
You have not seen Cadence.
Yeah.
Cal
As in, so she's still with Cal.
Yeah,
Or
Cal
we
watched
ain't
her.
nothing. Okay.
Cal watched her go into the bridal area, but none of the rest of you did. You just know where
Yeah.
Cal went, so you don't know where Cadence is. Give me a perception check to try to see the twins.
That's a 19.
Okay. With a 19, you see that sort of across the room from you, a little more separated from the chaos, is sort of the groom's party.
Mhm.
Grave has a sleeve of his tux on fire that Woden is trying to like slap
I
out.
know.
Nobody has like used fire or anything. You're not sure how this possibly happened, but they have their own little circle of chaos, but they are far enough separated from like everybody evacuating and all of that happening that it is possible that they will like notice you or see you running to Metal's room and come with you or intervene.
May is going to message Tone and ask him to get a little bit of that panic going on that side of the room as well.
You can
Okay.
also try to ask Elise or some other, or if there's, I don't know, I don't think we have any other necros, but you could try and ask Elise for like a pass without trace or something like that.
Actually, where is Elise? Is she relishing in all this panic, or is she pissed off because now no one's looking at her?
Well,
She's
she
really
lost her
annoyed.
fucking
She can be
snake.
helpful.
Yeah, she was she's kind of annoyed. She's healing people, but is upset that the party is breaking up and people are no longer really paying attention to her. So if you offer a sufficient distraction to her, she may be willing to come along and do stuff. But right now,
I'm not
she's
necessarily
still
having her
working.
come along, but just being like, Elise, pass
Yeah.
without trace, and she'd be like, okay.
Yeah, and she can
Yeah.
accentuate the fact that she's, saving the day, helping people with their smoke inhalation. It's like, well, don't worry, I have come and I'm helping. And that can, one, feed her attention, and two, like, actually draw attention, like, legitimately draw it away and such.
Yeah, let's
And
do that.
therefore, and then it's not weird if we go up to her and say, "Hey, Elise, can you do XYZ for us?" Because everyone is doing that.
Yep.
Okay, let me first do a roll for Tone. Well, actually, this is a wisdom saving throw to resist Tone. Yeah, that would be his insinuation ability. Okay. You see that in trying to bat out Graves' sleeve, and he is sort of like gotten partially out of his jacket and is like getting wrapped up around it. It's kind of like he's kind of like spinning around, and like a flaming sleeve is following him as he's whipping side to side, and his sister is trying to knock it out. One of the groomsmen tries to help, and because you just sent this message to Tone, you hear him reply, "Of course," and then go as you look over and you watch one of the groomsmen who is helping full on, because you are like watching this and expecting it. You can see the moment he like swipes, and then like his muscles tighten and the movement starts shifting into something else as he is helping bat out the sleeve, and fulls on like across Gray's face, just punches him so hard as he's trying to help.
Beautiful.
And that area dissolves a little bit more into chaos.
Beautiful.
So you wanted Elisa's help.
Yes.
Okay. I think
we should frame it as Cal has asked us to do this, right? Like right off the bat, this is to help Cal.
Yeah. I just want to like voice Fish's plan that they're coming up with, is that we get Jacques along and we prepare one potential exit as like the fake point of abduction, while because I re-listened, Metal actually goes with him at his prepared exit that he already has.
Yeah.
with like a pass without trace on, and she can go and be in Second Dawn safety for a time, and then like we pick her up later and bring her wherever she needs to be. But we're setting up like this point over here is like, look, it happened here, but it didn't.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Thank you. That's what I have. And so as soon as Jacques shows up, that's what Fish is going to communicate to him, and then to me to maybe like you try being like, "Hey, Tone, can you group chat message everyone?" And he's like, "I'm kind of busy."
Yeah, I'm doing
but
a
I
lot.
could.
Yeah.
I could, but I won't.
I think for Elise, you need to choose if you are like approaching her to be like, "Hey, let's get in on the plan, and you do this and this, and like distract attention from us," or if you're just like, "Hey, give us a pass without trace," and she's like, "Got it," and then goes back to what she was doing.
That way.
The latter would be ideal.
Then I'd say that's another use of message, just getting to Elise psychically. Give me a persuasion check. The DC is pretty low, but you are asking her to like use some resources that she's currently using to make herself look good. So
Remember how I had Fortunate Soul on? I think I'm going to cash that in.
okay.
Because I got a 2. So I'm guessing the DC is probably higher than like a 7.
It's 10, so yeah.
No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I
Let's try
can I assist in any way? How can I do that? Yes. Shh. Everyone. Shh. Eldritch Thread. Fish has like looked at May and been like, "I'm just gonna give you a plus D6 to all of your rolls to your next roll."
Yeah. Do you want to
Legend.
use a D6? You can use Fortunate Soul and just burn that to try to get a better roll, or you can take your 7 or whatever it is and add a D6, and that risks, not making it. But that is a more renewable resource.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
But higher risk.
Actually, you know what? I would rather burn a Flash of Genius on the off chance that this D6 doesn't do it for me. So I might do that instead. So I will a D6. Here's hoping. That's a 12.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
As you reach out to Elise, you kind of feel a little bit of a barrier on her mind. Elise is someone who has trained herself to a certain extent to resist psychic abilities, and as you kind of reach out, you feel Fish pull just a little bit of thread of the connection between you and Elise running through Cal, and just yank on it a little bit, and you can feel this go through her attention and get her attention as she turns around and looks at you for just a brief moment, and you said, "Can you give us a pass without trace?" And she just kind of like nods as she's going back to what she's doing, just kind of like flicks a hand behind her. I already rolled the sleight of hand to see if it is unseen, and gives you a pass without trace.
Nice. And I've still got Infiltrator armor on. Hell yeah.
Okay. If you are trying not to be seen or noticed by like the room at large, go ahead and give me stealth checks. If you are instead trying to be like, "Oh, look at that person," or "We need to like approach more people," or things like that, maybe you want to wait on the stealth checks.
I wonder, because Fish is just waiting for Jacques, will they like wait for him to show up and then do their roll?
It's up to you. You are not so far seeing any evidence of either Isle or Jacques or any like wait staff that could potentially be Second Dawn. I think the like sign to you that the staff was, either mostly Second Dawn or heavily infiltrated by them is they clearly evacuated fast, as if they already had a plan in place if shit hit the fan.
Okay,
Is
well,
the kitchen? Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask: is the kitchen like on the way to the bridal suite rooms? Okay.
No, it's from where you are. It is catty corner to the bridal suites. So you are
Catty
actually
corner mean?
Across and then opposite.
Oh, okay.
So if like you were standing on a street corner, there would be two adjacent street corners and then catty corner. So you are actually moving away from where the kitchens are as you're running to metal.
it's okay. Fish has got it.
Okay. So we should be splitting up.
Well, yes. So, like a group of people aren't a cluster, aren't all going to the same place at once, but we are going to the same place, just broken up, so it's less suspicious.
And also, you're rolling with stealth.
Yeah. In that case, May's gonna head over to Cal's location then.
Okay. So we got.
And don't forget, Patrick, that last session I had projection system with us.
Yes, you showed a bunch of people versions of yourself running away to the exit and evacuating. That is definitely going to make it so that a lot of the other people evacuating, people closer to the entrance, are not going to notice you or much less likely to notice you. People who are closer to where you're going are the potential problem now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so May is going to Callan Metal. Fish is going in the kitchen's direction.
Yes, and if it's a struggle, we can do locate plant or animal to find Isle to find where she is.
Technically, there is a locate person spell, and Isle would count as a person, but I will accept.
She's an animal right now.
I will accept that she is an animal right now, and so that would work. Okay, who is Sinner going with? Who wants to claim him?
May probably isn't thinking about Sinner at the moment.
Who's taking Sinner in the divorce?
I do wonder if it makes more sense for Sinner to go with Fish, only because if there's any Second Dawn shenanigans, he might be better to have on hand muscle-wise.
Sure. And also if Jacques needs convincing, but he won't.
Okay, Sinner is going to go with Fish. Who wants to take Jamal?
Maybe May will take Jamal.
Okay.
Unless Jamal is really desperate to go with Fish.
I mean, Jamal's pretty desperate to not go with Fish at this moment. If Jamal's going to go with Fish, it's going to, push Fish down the stairs and be like, oh no, it was an evacuation accident. Yes. Anyone else that you want to have, tried to gather up in this time to assist you?
I think that's everyone, right? We don't want too many people.
Yeah, I think that's everyone.
You've already seen Claire and Jesse kind of evacuating by a side door. Yeah, and you don't necessarily want them involved. You haven't seen Samuel Lee Stillwater in a while. No idea where he is. But you could, try and find him because he might help or hurt. Who knows?
So this is a pretty straightforward plan. We are avoiding too many cooks.
Yeah. Okay.
The kitchen is already full.
Then, as Fish flags down Sinner, and Sinner starts swinging off. Fish and Sinner cutting across the room, back kind of into the smoke, but not quite, in order to get through the kitchens and get outside. May and Jamal run to Metal's dressing area and get to the hired security that is there. Hold on. State your business. What do you want back here?
May says, "Oh, we're with Mother. Fuck, sorry. It's Abbott. We're with Abbott Denier. This is her personal assistant, and I'm a high cleric." And May's going to flash the cleric's badge, and says she's requested I help immediately in looking after Metal.
Okay.
Sorry, Lady Vaughn.
Lady
She was
Vaughn.
there, Lady Vaughn.
Yeah. Jamal can also, like, while you're doing this, flip through and, like, essentially find paperwork that has Cal's name and signature on it. So go ahead and then give me a persuasion check with advantage.
I'm just imagining Jamal's like, I keep paperwork on me all the time, but he pulls out like a proper.
I mean, Jamal is like me in that he's always got a book, except he probably also has, like, work to do if it gets slow.
Well, my first roll was a 2, and my second was a 19 without adding on bonuses, so that's a 24.
Okay. As you
Are you still adding your party bonuses?
Yes, are you still adding your reputation bonus?
Oh, we still get them?
Yes.
Then that's a 29.
Think about it this way. The room is filling with smoke. People are evacuating. Your first instinct of the absolutely charming woman you met tonight is not going to be, she's up to no good when you're dealing with an emergency. It's going to be like, oh, it seems like she's handling it.
I'm also...
just reminding you that May is actually +5.
Yeah. Because I got a 24 with that. You're right.
We've established I can't count.
No, that's all right. Also, Patrick, can May also have done a stealth roll just to kind of minimize people seeing?
Yes.
Heading in that direction?
If you want, you can do your stealth roll now for May and Jamal.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good day to be me, because I get advantage on stealth. Let me just remind myself what my actual stealth is. So I think it's 2. Okay, so that was a 19 with advantage, which gets brought up to a 20 with my stealth bonus, which with pass without trace becomes a 30. Okay. So no one even knows I exist.
Right.
And, that one.
And with
going around.
and with Jamal's stealth roll, including with paths without trace, getting him to a 13. That still gets you a average stealth of above 20. So you probably see a couple people like see you, but nobody's taking note of you. You are just movement in the background of everybody running.
I just imagine May is like creeping perfectly. Meanwhile, Jamal takes a step and like drops a book, takes another step, drops another book. Like, and he's like, Jamal, I think you used to keep those things in your jacket. Lined with books.
I thought they could help.
Why would they help? What do you guys do? Read them to death?
I have How to Deal with Emergencies, the definitive guide, and it's the second edition, which is not the most recent one, but I do think there is Urban Disturbances chapter, and if I remember correctly.
I think in this moment, May maybe has her first moment of doubt about the longevity of Gilligan's and Jamal's relationship.
Okay, as you run over to this security guy, say you're with Abbott Denier, and flash a badge and a bit of paperwork. You can see that he is on the fence slightly, but a bunch of other security guys are running up behind you to join him, either to secure this area and the people that are paying them, or maybe start to evacuate it. He just waves you through to confer with his colleagues, other hired muscle. As you slip in, you immediately push past a woman you recognize as a bridesmaid, who is kind of rushing around from room to room. She's got a bunch of she's got like a couple of like bridesmaid dresses and the bouquet and like a bunch of other things that she's grabbed to like try to rescue as you just push past her and head deeper in. As you slip into these back rooms, and you are heading through, I'm going to say because May has her cartography experience, I want you to give me a cartography check with disadvantage, as you are just sort of passively trying to get out like the layout of this place.
Hmm. I'm used to doing double proficiency, not singular. That is a 18.
Okay. With an 18, you can see that there is most of the doors here are like not just unlocked, but like standing open, like people ran out of them in a short time ago. As you turn a corner and head down a hall, you can see Lady Dentel arguing with a bridesmaid and a security guy. And you pass a locked door on your right as you're heading this way looking for Cal that is kind of like out of step with the rest of the design of this place. It's this long hallway where all these doors on the left open up to like these individual rooms, and then there's just a random door on the right in the middle of the hallway that is locked. It's not standing open. You don't know what is there, but with an 18, it is a not terrible guess that this would be a unused stairwell or secondary way to access the balcony up above, and therefore may be a potential way out or into this wing without having to go past security.
May is going to remember that for later. Because she has double proficiency with these tools. So she makes a little note of that and a bit of the old pitch. Thea will keep going otherwise.
Okay.
She doesn't want to stop and if Dentel's around.
Yes, Lady Dentel is there in the hallway. You've just sort of glanced around and have not seen Metal or Cal. And the only place you haven't checked is sort of past Lady Dentel and these other people.
Christ.
I say just stealth it. And leave Jamal behind if you have to.
Maybe.
Shit. If they're like, Jamal, what's going on? You'll be like, I don't know. Where's my girlfriend?
People were running, and then they told me to come, and then I was running. I tried to help. I got my book.
Jamal be the one to distract them fast.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I don't need Jamal.
Yeah, okay. I think May's do that. It'd be like kind of nudging him, like distract them. And I imagine he's like, how? And she's like, just talk to them. Talk to them loud and keep them distracted.
As Jamal runs up to them, and May, now with her 30, unaffected by Jamal's stealth, is able to slip around. Lady Dentel turns one way, and you kind of turn behind her and go past her as Jamal gets her attention.
And weaving.
Chat with them, asking in a breathy voice where Cal and Metal are, if there's any escape routes, things like that, as he is distracting them. Meanwhile,
does he drop several books?
No, because he's not trying to be stealthy. His bad dexterity only works when he's trying to do something cool. um, Meanwhile, Fish and Sinner are sprinting across the room, heading towards the kitchen. Do you say anything to Sinner as explaining what happens? You just kind of like waved him over to be like, "Come with me."
G-Man, you're with me, and this is not elaborated upon in the moment, but G-Man is Godfather Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he as you're running, you are getting a little bit out of breath. He is not, and so is able to just kind of between steps be like, "What's going on? What are we doing?"
We're kidnapping Metal because she doesn't want to get married.
Okay, is Metal in this direction? What's our extraction route?
Okay, extraction. Second Dawn, you remember them. We're gonna put her with them, but we're gonna make a fake exit over there. And if you don't mind taking the potential rep for it, maybe that's fine. But we're totally gonna just like let the Second Dawn take the fall for it. Anyway, locate plant or animal. Give me a shitty little dog, please.
Okay, what is the range on locate plants and animal?
5 miles.
5 miles, absolutely. That is more than enough. You are getting a. First of all, you are like find a shitty little dog, and then instantly it's like okay. Building across the way is an apartment. There's a little Yorkshire Terrier in room 2. No, not the right one we're looking for. We want to go like kind of this direction. Make it a mutt, okay. You start like isolating dogs, and you sense what you believe to be Isle, a decent distance from the building you're in. She clearly, at least based on directionality, has run through the kitchen and is sprinting away. Maybe she's found a scent trail that she's following. Maybe she's chasing down Jackrabbit, whatever. But she's decently far with this little head start.
Okay. Is this outside surface one that a seal could zoom right across to get to Isle faster than Fish?
You think that Kekino would be able to zoom if you summoned him. You also realize you are holding Sinner back by running with him. Sinner is quite a bit faster than you as well.
Fine. Not Kekino yet. Then that he comes out for the finale. Go after that dog and bring that. It's Isle. Go after the dog. Bring her back with whatever man she's found.
Okay. Let me just double check this. I think as your as you've been running, Sinner has just like kind of grabbed the back of your jacket and is like having you run just a little bit faster as he's kind of pulling you along. And
Easy with that. Didn't you did modifications to it?
As you run along, if you just kind of like let him free, as you kind of release the hound, so to speak, and let Sinner go, you see Sinner take a step. The like tile of the room is tiled in, like shatters under his feet as his thigh muscles bulge out so much as he casts the Expeditious Retreat spell on himself, functionally doubling his movement speed as he just fucking sprints away from you as you find yourself entering the smoke cloud and trying to find the entrance to the kitchen.
Yep. Fish ducks on down as to not do smoke inhalation, and I think we will take this time to do stealth.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Sinner is not bothering. And I just want to point out that math-wise, Fish is assumedly taking a dash action on each turn and is therefore moving 60 feet a turn.
Yes.
Sinner can now also, with this spell, can dash like Cal with a bonus action, which means that on each turn, compared to Fish's 60 feet, he is going 135 feet. So he is more than twice Fish's speed.
Yeah. Locate plant or animal. Sinner, he's gone.
He's gone. He's already outside your 5 miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as Sinner sprints away. Give me that stealth check.
Unfortunately, not very good. That's a 9.
Okay.
That's not possible.
Yeah,
What
that's
do you
not
mean?
possible. We get a plus 10 for Pass Without Trace.
Oh, I didn't realize Fish got it.
Yeah.
Then that's 19.
It was before you separated. All right. Then with a 19, you are dodging and weaving. There are figures coming out of the smoke that you can see just kind of the edges of people coughing and curled over. Do you take any? Do you do any like perception checks to try to like identify these people or help them in any way or anything like that?
Does anyone look like they're fucking choking to death?
Give me a perception check. With
Okay. With disadvantage.
yes, you're in the cloud of smoke bombs.
Perception. 11.
Okay. With 11, there are some people who seem to be unconscious, but as you like roll them over really quick, you can see they're breathing pretty easily, especially now that they're down low. There's nobody that you like immediately recognize as you're going through, but nobody seems to be like. With an 11, I think you think there might be some health complications, but nobody who looks like they're dying that you notice.
Okay, one more question.
Mhm.
Do any of them look like bad people so that Fish can justify not worrying about them?
With an 11
Do they look
perception,
rich?
they all look pretty rich.
They're fine.
Yeah, definitely
They'll be
not
fine.
of a lower socioeconomic class than the guests that are here. You're not
They'd
seeing any like
recognize the
serving
help,
staff or
but
anything
not
like that. Yeah.
folk.
As you're running through, I think you run past 2 kind of security people who are choking but conscious, and you can see that just physical ability, constitution score, they are doing better than the guests as more physically active, strong people, and are not suffering as much as the rich guests, most of whom are unconscious or on their way to being so.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
fine.
no help that is in imminent danger.
Yeah, fuck everybody except for Metal in this situation, frankly. How's it going with Sinner's expedition to get Island Jock?
You cannot hear Sinner anymore. There was, as he ran away from you, you heard a crash and then another crash, and then you couldn't hear or see anything anymore. You hope Sinner is going in the right direction. You did give him like very explicit directions, having identified Isle, but if Isle, takes a sharp left, Sinner may miss them.
Fish goes, fuck. Okay, well, they said to him that the plan is to get Metal and take her out the other way. So reasonably, they could turn back and go and return to that party, and Cinna would maybe know to meet up back there. Because, like, this is probably a trap, right? And so it's like, well, if they're trapped, let's not get also trapped in there. And if they're not, then they can come back.
Yeah, maybe. You did say get the person that Isle has or is hunting. You didn't give more explicit directions than that. Assumedly,
Yeah.
Sinner would grab this guy and come back, but who knows? Maybe Isle latched on to a flunky who was not Jack Rabbit, but maybe not.
Okay. Fish leaves like an encode thoughts like floating in the ether, which could just like glow faintly in the smoke. That's like, J-Man, meet to get
This is all like in the encode thoughts. G-Man, meet to go to.
Yes, this is come back the other way. Okay, thanks. Sincerely, Fish. Scribbled out. Not Fish.
Signed, G they.
yeah. It's G person.
All right, as you leave that encode thoughts, where are you trying to go?
Back to the metal extraction point.
Okay, cool.
To fetch her. Yeah.
As you fight your way through the smoke, you have been turned around, so it does take a little bit longer to get out. As you are trying to find your way, you bump into someone honestly pretty hard. That is like carrying someone supported over a shoulder, someone unconscious. Give me a perception check.
Flat?
Yeah. There's an advantage and a disadvantage that cancel out.
I've rolled a nat one.
Okay.
But I do get 5.
Okay. Cool. What does Fish have on their person?
Their clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of their daggers. If you'll allow me, the crowbar, because they just carry that around now.
Mm-hmm.
And several sending stones.
Okay, cool. How much cash does Fish have?
In Sanctuary Gold?
Yep.
275.
Okay. We'll go ahead and minus 50 from that. As you hear somebody goes, "Watch it!" As pushes off and goes through the crowd. As you are kind of like flailing to run through and run into this person.
Fish goes, fucking son of a bitch. All right, let's proceed. Not the time.
Okay. I honestly think with a perception that low, you don't notice it's gone.
No, it's just the inconvenience of it, Yeah.
As you run out, you find yourself not where you were expecting to be. You come out near to the twins and the groom's party that are starting to kind of evacuate out the back. But as the smoke starts to clear, you can find your way out. And try and get to metal. Try and do all that. And I'll be rolling some checks for Isle and Sinner in the background.
That's
Meanwhile,
not Jack, because he's dead.
Meanwhile, what is going on with May as she starts searching for Cal and Metal?
I'm a bit worried that Cal's gone all this time without a pop-in.
It's like, I thought you were like, what's happening with Cal? And I was gonna be like, ah! And then you're like, May! And I'm like, hello? Hello?
Hello.
What horrible thing happened to me?
Yeah. May is still looking for Cal, I guess. I mean, maybe May will magical telephony at this point and be like,
Mhm.
"Hey, homegirl, I'm on the way. Where are you? Your boyfriend's running distractions.
I'd like
You rolled too
to.
bad as stealth."
I'm sorry to interrupt, but just for background knowledge, if we're wondering how fish gets past security, they blink past security.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. As May is looking for Cal, magical telephony. Here is the reveal that all of this running over, all of May getting past security, checking all the rooms, using Jamal as a distraction, has happened in the time that Cal has found Metal, explained they're trying to get her out, moved to a new location, and then like 3 minutes have passed. So Cal is probably just kind of like taken a sense of Metal's condition and and knows where they are in the building and what resources in the room are available to her. This has honestly probably mostly been calming down Metal time.
A waste of time.
No.
Stop having a panic attack.
No,
We've got things
Cal's
to
like,
do.
we're like, oh, no. Cal's like, go take your emotions out by burning the shit out of this rug, okay? Keep it quiet. Go. We're looking for a struggle.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Yep.
Cal's
No,
like, if
if
you
you
need to
want,
hit someone, hit me.
no, if you want to start setting the scene, absolutely you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me yeah, you can just tell May where you are.
Cal gets the message and she's like, good work. I'm with Metal. We're in the room down the left wing, third room. We're trying to keep as silent as possible. We're just starting to, set up the setting of the abduction.
Right, I'll be right there. Spells ready to go. The May's gonna pull a sinner.
May, yes, pull a center, find the nearest freeway. As May runs in, gets to Cal's door, slips it open and slips in. The door is not locked. It doesn't seem to have an internal lock. This door, you would need to prop a chair against the door or something like that. You do know that you are theoretically still in sight of Lady Dentel, although she is distracted at this moment. There is an issue of until she moves on, she and the bridesmaid and the security guy are still technically inside of this door, and there's no other entrances and exits to this room. As you bust in and find Cal and Metal. Metal has a rug that is smoldering, and two of them have thrown over some furniture off to the side, and are figuring out what to do.
Cal is going to notice nod at May and says, I intend on shadow walking her out of here and she can run. We just need somebody to be a point person and get her to a second location. Everything else can be figured out after that. Just hide her, get her out of this thing, and then final destination, that can all be figured out. And she's also in a couple minutes she's writing down information for Tails, both the address of the Arlok Temple, the phone number Tail uses at the Arlok Temple, at a local post office or something like that, et cetera, et cetera. And she's given all of that to Metal.
Okay. Here's a question: coded or uncoded?
She's putting it in Metal's pocket, so and also it's I don't know. I'm leaning uncoded just because Metal seems because she's just intense and about like Metal, get out of here, and you know, I think she doesn't need to telling Metal when she's frazzled. Burn if you get captured is not going to help. She knows Metal has enough good instincts to do it, and if she doesn't and she's such in a state, telling her to do it is not going to make a difference.
Yes, telling her to do it is going to make it worse. Okay. Then yes, you've started getting this all down and getting.
Also, I will say,
yeah.
Arlek Temple is not that address is not fucking public knowledge. It's just a French graveyard.
Yeah.
She didn't write down Tail's
Um,
name or anything like that. It's phone number and the address for a French graveyard. Cal is like, how long do your soundstones take again?
As in to make, or how long do they last for?
Make.
Give me a sec. I don't know if it has. No, it's more that it's audible. So it's audible from up to 10 feet away.
I think
Like, there's no making time?
I think there is in the
I can make them.
in the wording how long it takes, but I think it's like a minute.
It's always fucking
Oh,
making
sorry.
time in D&D. They never give you something for free.
Like an hour.
No,
Oh,
that's for your soundstones. It's an action, so 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cal's going to say if you have any soundstones ready, something that just is Metal's voice, maybe some crying, just to buy some time while we're getting her out of here, just so she's present longer than she is.
I'm imagining Patrick. What's in the room? What's in the room that May can use as a stone?
Also,
Jewelry,
the one
I imagine.
Cal is like, Metal, be physically quiet, cry as much as you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't distract me, but if you want to freak out, go for it.
Yeah, cry, that's fine. It's just if you're anything you're doing with damage, like muffle as you're doing it. But if you want to cry, that's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
That can be loud, yeah.
Okay. As May looks around really quick, you are in what seems to be kind of like a what was a like lounge or smoking parlor, but is now used for storage. It clearly hasn't been used in quite a long time. There's a lot of like extra chairs here, a lot of things under drapery and dust cloths and stuff. As you're searching around, there are still a lot of like nice decorations here. So you're like, okay, cool. Rip this sconce off the wall. That's a soundstone. Pull off this decorative plaque on the wall. That's another soundstone. Like you do have some raw material here. It's going to be not like your traditional, very carefully prepared materials that you typically have, but you think you can make it work.
Cool. May like holds up these various objects to Metal. She gets sounds of crying and like muffled sounds, I guess, of like talking. Like if you were listening through a door, it would just sound like, you know, someone's talking in there, sort of deal. And then I think we'll do the timeless classic sound of an explosion, just in case we need another distraction.
All right. All right. Sounds
It
good.
is the chapter 2 explosion, isn't it, Ellie?
Yeah, it is exactly that.
As you get this all set up, is there any discussion about what kind of the next steps are, or how things are going to be accomplished, or what do you think?
Cal explains to me, basically, again, I don't really care about what step 5, 6, and 7 is. I need her out of this as soon as we have someone like Sinner or the second Dawn agent ready at the edge of are we anywhere near a woods? I feel like we are, but maybe I'm making shit up.
You are in downtown. You are in
Okay.
the heart of the city. You have to travel quite a bit to get to any natural area bigger than a small park.
Sinner is running down the freeway. Yeah, she was like, I just need her out of this building. In
Consider mold earth into the sewer system through the concrete.
In fact, the closest like area of natural natural area to you is there is a historical cemetery that's like 4 miles away or so, and slightly farther away is the river, because you are just in very, very downtown Montreal.
First off, you're not going with Metal, but Metal has Mold Earth.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, she's an elemental. Putting her by a river or anything like that is probably a decent chance. Cal just wants somebody experienced with like getting the fuck away from somewhere to be thing, and she thinks that's probably either Sinner or Jackrabbit. And everything else is kind of secondary to her. She just needs to poof. And she knows that Cal is like, I can make somebody disappear from a room. I cannot make somebody disappear from a city at large, but I know 2 criminals that can. So that's just kind of what she's pitching May. I thought about basically, like, have you heard from Fish or Sinner? Do you know if anybody's kind of waiting outside for her?
May will just magical telephony Fish first, I think.
Fish has just exited the smoke cloud. Your stealth roll that you got before is high enough that you are not immediately going to be noticed by the groom's party, but you are like right next to them, uncomfortably close. You can try and get away from them to go help Metal and the others. You can go pants grave for no reason on the way or something.
Not interested.
But yeah.
Blink lasts for 1 minute. I'm pretty sure they could clear a lot of area in that time.
Can
Yeah,
dash
theoretically.
while you're using Blink as well?
Hmm?
I was going to ask if you can dash also while you were using Blink.
Will you allow it, Mr. DM?
No, it's not about me allowing.
Fish is running as fast as they can, so like, yeah.
That's true, yes. Essentially, while you're in the ethereal plane, you move slower. But
Okay.
when you're not in the
You
ethereal
have to
plane,
roll.
you can still do the whole dash and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's the plan then.
I think you realize you are more noticeable if you are like blinking in and out of existence. So you may not want to like cross the room with it active, but you can absolutely get across the room and then activate it to try and like skip past security and.
Okay, we'll get across the room. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Will that be another stealth first?
No, we'll just use the same stealth check.
Okay.
You get away from the groomsmen. You see Grave has like a big blossoming bruise on his chin from getting punched. And you sprint across the room. You pick a section of wall that is like 20 feet away from where the security guard is. You haven't been back there, but there's got to be a room or a hallway or something behind this wall, and you run at it. Activate blink. Roll me a d20.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use the giant one that has the fish inside of it.
Wonder if they're gonna say anything cool.
What if I kill myself live on camera with that nat
I don't
one?
think you should.
Go ahead and roll me. I'd say a D8. Let's say.
Never using this fucking dice ever again. 6.
Okay. As you sprint across the room, you are too slow to get to Isle. You are too slow to get to Center. You know now the only one you can help in this moment is Metal and maybe, hopefully, Cal. You sprint across the room, just pumping your legs, putting everything you can into getting across. You activate Blink and you fucking slam full force into the wall, running as fast as you fucking can, and take 6 damage as you then fall on your ass. A natural 1 is not a roll of 11 or higher, so you do not go into the ethereal realm. You just sprinted full speed into a wall.
And Fish doesn't take it easy. Like, they go down on the floor and are like,
Immediately start
No.
crying and yelling. Give
No
me another
grace.
D20 roll.
When do they get May's message?
Honestly, probably about halfway across the room before they hit that wall.
Okay. Then it is at this point that they answer the message. What is the message?
Not the best.
Yeah.
On the best. I'm not a big shot.
Fish gets cleaved red by blade. Fuck. May, you didn't say that, did you?
See what? Are you alright? I'm gonna give you
Nothing.
candy.
Nothing. It's fine. What's up?
Fish's nose is at like a right angle.
Yeah.
Well, we're just waiting for someone to be ready to we can get her outside whenever we need.
Jackrabbit and Cinna went outside with Isle, but they disappeared. Hopefully they'll get around the corner or something. I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Good luck with whatever it is, I guess.
Thanks. Can you give me advantage, maybe?
Sure, what can they do to feel?
I
Actually,
I
if you're
gotta touch
trying
you
to
to
do-
give guidance.
If you're trying to do an ability check or something, you can absolutely try to help Fish in some way. Blink is straight up a luck roll. It is not affected by anything. You just roll a d20, and if it's an 11 or higher, you go into the ethereal realm, and if it's not, you don't.
Grim.
Go ahead and give me that next d20 roll.
Okay, and this is the Fish's last 3 spell points, so that the
Oh, you don't need to do it again. It's active for the next minute. It just keeps happening. Yes.
Thank God.
Yes.
Good, because like it would be putting it all on this one.
Yeah.
They break their fucking face again.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, for the next minute, you are blinking in and out of existence until you end it early.
Is it a 10?
2.
You get up while you are on the phone with May, being like, "Is there anything you can do to help me?" And you just put your hands against the wall and like push and try to like brute force your way through this solid object.
Let me know when I can roll again. That's what I'll do. We're just gonna keep fucking doing.
Roll again.
Yep. Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're just listening to Fish go.
And May's like, we're doing a thing here. Are you fucking
What are
someone
you
right now?
doing?
This is not the time, Fish.
8.
Uh, Fish might be on the verge of a nervous breakdown at this point. I think Fish
Yeah.
is honestly like considering if it's like, okay, do I give up and just like go talk to the security guard?
This is a thought they have. They go, this is what I get for dancing with Denier. I knew I shouldn't have done it.
Being mean to
Cursing
Jamal.
Jamal the
Yep.
librarian.
Yeah.
This is what I get for being a bad person, for all of the lies I've ever told, for leaving Izzy, even though I didn't know, but like, you know, and all of the things. And just feeling very sorry for themselves.
Okay, cool. As Fish has a mental breakdown, give me 2 more d20 rolls. Not
I'm
advantage,
imagining
just give me 2 rolls.
then
Okay.
immediately rolls a nat 20 and is like, actually, never mind.
I've never done anything wrong in my
Yeah.
life. Okay. You want both of them?
Yeah.
All right. Another 2.
'Kay.
And a 15.
All right. As Fish's mid breakdown, as you are like, this is for everything wrong I've ever done in my life. I
was born wrong. My
terrible.
mom was right.
You are just leaning against this wall, probably like hitting it, and then you just like phase right through, and you just kind of like hit the ground like halfway in and out of this wall in a new room as you then crawl through to get to the other side of this wall. And then you don't need to roll again. We're just going to assume that through a series of blinks you are able to get through the rest of the walls. Give me one more stealth check, just as you will have to make a sprint across the hallway, most likely where Dentel is.
Jamal sees Fish as they run by, like the car meme. I can't remember what it's from.
Yeah.
Umbrella
Yeah,
Academy.
Academy.
Yeah. 17.
Okay. Yeah,
Wait.
with a
27.
27.
Nice.
With a 27, you go through a series of rooms. It's pretty hard to keep track of where you are, like physically in space, when you just walk through walls and doors. It's very hard to keep the layout.
Fish doesn't know.
But as you are going from room to room, you dash across the hall, seeing a Lady Dentel walking off briskly with what looks like a security guy, and then through a closed door into the room with May and Cal. Room is more fucked up now. There are things smoldering. May has ripped a bunch of shit off the walls to make sound stones. You are here.
Thank you for joining us.
All right.
What took you so long?
Did you get
Fish,
into
what
a
happened to your
fight?
nose?
Who did you fight? No more duels.
I'm fine.
Do we have any word from Sinner or Jackrabbit?
I sent them out to. I sent Isle out to go get Jackrabbit, and then I sent Sinner to go get Isle, and they all disappeared, and I don't know what happened.
Ugh, well, that's bad.
Yeah.
I think May is going to with extreme reluctance call Sinner.
Cal, in the meanwhile, is like, Metal, how do you feel about a haircut?
Let's give her a bobcat.
She's like, I just got a haircut for the wedding. I got my hair done like 2 days ago.
Like a pixie?
That'd be cute.
You willing to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, someone else is gonna have to fix it up because I only have a sewing scissors.
hack. Yes, as you call center, you just hear heavy, kind of pained breathing. Yeah.
Oh. Fish informs me that they sent you after Idol. We're ready with metal for someone to properly extract her. I don't suppose you're anywhere nearby, Mr. Drum.
I'm on the way. Where am I meeting you?
May is in the directions. Like, to,
Yeah, to like the alleyway outside the window.
Yeah.
Basically, Cal's gonna shadow walk her out through the window, and she just needs somebody to go.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Are you
Need you there.
are you quite alright?
Yeah, just a little injured.
From what?
Bullets. I'll be fine. I outran
What?
them.
Have you seen Isle or Jackrabbit at all?
Yeah, they're here.
Maggie, like, covers the setting stone and turns to the others and says, well, he got shot several times, and is being remarkably reticent about where
He's conscious?
Jackrabbit are.
He's
Allegedly.
Good work.
Turns back to the setting stone and says, yes, but where are they? Like, where are you? What's going on?
We're on our way. I think I outpaced them, so I think we're heading through the alleys, and we'll be there in just a minute.
Right. Well, try not to get shot again, I suppose. Hangs up. Turns to the others and says, he's en route. Should we be perhaps worried that people are actively shooting?
That's pretty typical for these events.
Noted.
How bad is it? Am I still handsome?
Yes. Still. Looks at Cal like, yes, that was something they were, yes.
I don't know if you guys know this, but when somebody like breaks their nose, you get really deep like circles on the eyes. Just all the blood pooling.
Yeah, Cal is chopping Metal's hair off, keeping it all neat. She wants to give the hair for Isle to distribute across town. I'm so good at this shit. Rubbing off Metal's makeup. Notices she doesn't have a lot of choices wardrobe-wise, but is basically like, I'm hoping I can give her a shadow cloak for saying, I would love to turn her into a boy. I don't know, Fish, you want to switch outfits? That won't be suspicious at all.
I like this jacket.
But yeah, just kind of working on Metal, just wiping away her tears and stuff like that, using the tears to rub off the makeup.
Mm-hmm. Metal is, while she is upset, and you are cutting her hair, is trying to distract herself by helping. So she is doing some like mold earth to like knock over a table into the wall, set the drapery on fire, and then put it out. Just kind of like mess up the room to sell the fighting narrative.
Fish just angles their head and just bleeds a little bit around.
Fish just walks around the room going,
yeah, doing the runner's blow, yeah.
All right, when's it go time? And do you need survivors to attest to what happened?
Yeah, we got that. We got it. We planned. Are the boys plus Isle there yet?
If you I mean, you just got an update. If you want time to skip ahead a little bit, you can call Sinner again. I think it'd be funny to make May continue to do it. And
Sure.
I think so too. I'll just go through what I'm thinking, just so we can think if there's any more setup. But what I'm thinking is, Kel is probably going to shadow walk her and metal out. Patrick, I'm sure you're not gonna let me do this. I just want to ask, just in case. With my 5 times a day shadow walk, I cannot tandem shadow walk. Correct? You do not
No,
let
you
me.
cannot. No, you cannot.
Cool.
It is the Misty Step. Yeah.
So Cal will get metal out with her spell point Misty has. She'll also cast Pass Without Trace. After she gets out, she'll come along with metal. Bring metal her hair. Probably ask metal if she minds stepping out of her dress. 'Cause she'll still have her slip and stuff like that. Do like a shadow cloak, Pass Without Trace on metal and metal. I'll Jackrabbit be like, I'll go distribute the shit around town. You two go fucking wherever. Don't fuck her. And Sinner, she'll probably be like, good work. I don't think you should be in the room with us. I think you should go and come in and kind of discover. What were you gonna say?
Flee.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking, if you guys don't want to worry about having to come out of the room and come out, I think I'll have enough spell points to shadow walk you guys all out, so you can just come and discover. Now.
Sure.
And that's generally what I think. I don't think we need anything before the boys plus Isle gets here.
Okay.
No,
I
that
think
sounds
Isle
good.
would be okay with
Yeah.
being identified as one of the boys.
No, honestly, it's Sinner and the boys. What about that girl? Is she a boy,
Boy
too?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you you can call Sinner after another minute after he gets a little closer and he asks you more specifically where it is, and you can get from Cal like, oh, go to the broken window that we repaired, and then go like 2
No.
windows down
Oh
from
yeah, I was
that.
gonna say different room.
Yeah, and you just hear an incredibly light knock on the door on the window that signals that Sinner is out there. Once again, this window doesn't like open in any way, but it's like fogged but still like see-through in like shapes. So it's enough for Cal to shadow walk, but not enough for anyone to like clearly see who or what is outside. But you just gave him the notification to Sinner. He comes up and knocks on the window, and if you want, you are ready to go.
Okay, yeah, Cal's gonna be like, I'm gonna be right back. Just make sure the sending stone noise or the noises are going while I'm gone. I will try to be back in a minute or two. Say your goodbyes to Metal.
Fish wraps her up in a big hug and holds her tight. Says,
Metal.
I love you.
Metal fully lifts up the legs to like wrap you in that too. So you're suddenly supporting her whole weight as she tries to squeeze you to death.
Hold on, the wall almost killed me a second ago. I'm just joking. I love you, Metal. I love
you too.
you.
I'll see you too.
Yeah. I got some. No, don't worry about it. There's blood on her face now.
Cal is like, do you want to give her any of Ezekiel's contacts or anything like that?
Oh yeah. Here. Just passes over. Can we do like a real quick copy of Ascending Stone? Like here, here's one number. Clack. Now it's the same one.
It's not super quick, but it takes like a minute. So you can.
You could have been doing that while Center was running over. I will say Cal would have been like, okay, we're doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, so passes over.
We talked about whether Fish has Zeke's number, and we were like, no. Fish has 1Kek's number. 1Kek has like a little jitterbug that's got Kala's number, Zeke's number, Fish's number, and 911.
Yes. Yeah. Fish passes over the copied that so she can make contact herself.
All right. Then as you're ready to go, Metal is going with Cal, but gives her a big hug anyway, and then runs over and hugs May and says she's ready to go.
Does she have the cat? Is she giving up the cat?
No, the cat is in her arms, but the cat is not going to count for shadow walking purposes.
Cal's like,
Metal, honey, I don't know. I don't know what situations are going to be like for Swift Rabbit. She could play with Kakanu.
Swifty goes. "Meow."
Using base speech, Fish has last words with Swifty, which is, you doing all right there?
It's terrible to give up my really nice house and expensive treats. I go where Metal goes.
I got a litter robot. I don't want to give that shit up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how rare litter robots are in 1955?
1950.
Yeah. Any
They had to
updates
hire
on
a
that?
butler to turn the crank just every couple hours. I've got my own manservants.
Any updates on that one time you snorted black crystal powder and had a prophecy for me?
You remember that time you did cocaine?
When did that happen?
Oh, don't worry about it. Be safe.
Finch turns to Cal and goes, the cat's going. And Cal's like,
Okay. Then
Alright.
is it the time to say
Time
to
to go
get
time.
Metal out of here?
Yep. Okay. Shadow
Okay.
walk.
Shadow walk. You disappear from this room, stepping into shadows, and reappear on a alleyway out in the city.
Immediate pass without trace.
Okay. Before you cast Pass Without Trace, you see
No.
Sinner, Isle, and Jacques. Sinner is slowly bleeding from what look like 4 gunshots. Isle is sitting in dog form on his shoulder. Jacques is tied hand and foot and gagged and pressed against the alley wall by Sinner by one hand. As I can now reveal to you guys, as I was rolling in the background, to find Jacques, Isle rolled 2 nat 20s in a row to convince Jacques that there was an emergency and to come with him.
That one.
Sinner got a 3 and a 4. So
Sinner's distracted, alright?
Sinner did not convince Jacques to come with. Sinner kidnapped Jacques and was shot several times by Jacques' associates.
Cal looks at this and is like, oh, this lead was very buried.
Sinner was told, go get this guy and bring him back. Not like, we need to cooperate with him.
Jackrabbit, I'm so sorry for the actions of my associate. My intentions were, I was told that you were willing to help Miss Font. I understand that may not be your highest priority right now, but if you could find it in your rebellious little heart to help her, just get her to a second location. I have the leads for her to get out of the country. I would deeply appreciate it and owe you greatly. And then motions for him to be gagged.
Ungagged, spits the gag out and glares at Sinner. Give me a persuasion check. I think the disadvantage
Metal,
of being...
please give me advantage. Yeah.
I
I'll
think
roll-
the advantage of Metal is canceled out by the disadvantage of having been forcibly kidnapped and still being tied up.
Oh, God. I hate this.
If he was really down bad, this wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, that's not very good.
He doesn't like the haircut.
It's 7. Yeah.
Okay, it's 7.
Sinner punches him.
Cal will pivot if she has to.
I think with a 7, you motion for Sinner to take out the gag. Jacques slips out of the binding, and you can see his hidden knife come up for Sinner's throat as he goes for a stab.
Cal's like, fine.
Yeah, he broke my best friend's heart. Go for it.
Cal is like, I understand, I do. This is a higher priority. Please, you can go on a revenge mission later. You have my full permission. Please.
Okay. Sinner takes 8 damage and needs to
I'll fix
do
that.
2 Constitution
That's a
saving
scratch.
throws. Oh
Whatever.
my god. Okay.
Either a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Sinner has really good Constitution, so let's see if this is high enough. It is not. Okay, that is 2 failures. Sinner does not pass out, but Cal watches as he gets cut in the throat, and like streams of energy come off the knife in Sinner and like get snagged and then cut. You watch Sinner just like sink to his knees and like kind of brown out for a second as he gains 3 levels of exhaustion.
Cal did cast Pass Without Trace first off, right? You're still giving me that?
If you want to have done that before this, I just wanted to give you the option of seeing this fucked up situation, being like, actually, maybe save the spell points for a minute.
No, she's still gonna do it.
Okay. Yes. Sinner collapses enough for Jacques to get free. He steps out and is pointing the knife at Cal and says, "What are you talking about? Trying to frame me?"
Look, this didn't go how I expected it to. You want to run and have nothing to do with any of us? Fine, I just ask you to keep our secrets. You're not going to get any benefit of selling us down the river. But if you have any inkling of care for her, please, just a small favor, get her somewhere she can hide for a couple days until she locates a way to get out of the country. Please. And if you run, you run. I'll find a different way to protect her. But if you want to protect her, please protect her with me.
You can see his eyes flicking between you and Metal. Metal has her hands up and her hands on fire, like she's ready to burn him to death, but seems very confused and says, "Clygenus, who is this person?"
Oh, I forgot that point. This is, did we ever get Jacques' last name?
Abadeau.
This is Jacques Abadeau, known to Jack Rabbit as by 9 Rosewood Associates. He's the man who saved you from the fire. And I should have told you that. Sorry, before. It's been a long day.
I've been distracted.
I've been organizing this entire fucking rescue mission. No thanks to Cinerdrum!
Nobody helps me. Sinner is like slowly dying in the corner. They're doing his best. Metal's hands falls and the flames go out. And Jacques looks at you a little piercingly, maybe a little angry at you, before looking back at Metal and giving a small nod and saying, it's true.
We're both French. That's how you know we're allies. He's French-Canadian. It's close enough.
He says, "No, nothing the French hate more than other French." Yeah, I think Metal is pretty shocked by this, and also pretty shocked that you didn't tell her, and this wasn't kind of expressed to her that this is someone you found. But she
I told her. Yeah.
Yeah, Fish multiple times at the end of season
yeah.
1 was
Okay.
like, "We
Hold on.
found him. I'm gonna get you to him." And
Okay.
Metal's like, "Ah."
Okay,
We
sure.
listen to recordings and you don't, bitch.
Yeah, you're right. It's just that my word is law, so if I say something that contradicts a recording, it just becomes true now. No, no, that's fair.
Andy.
No, that's fair that
3
you.
against 1.
That's fair that you told Metal. Although there's a difference between being told and confronting it. But you see, Jacques holds a hand out to Metal. The other hand is still holding a knife, although lowered now. And as he turns his wrist, she sees his cover-up tattoo. A tattoo that covers the mark she recognizes. As she realizes you're telling the truth, and this is who you say, she very cautiously steps forward and takes his hand.
Cal, as like she goes to take some hand, Cal gets Metal's other ones. It goes, Metal, I love you so much. Be careful. I'll try to send letters to the Arlak Temple, and if I don't find you, I'll find you somewhere else.
Okay. Okay.
Kisses her forehead. And
You try to scoop the bangs slightly as part of the kiss, make it look a little bit better. You just shush it before she turns back around.
I want to. Someone in Paris will make this look cute.
Yeah, as she takes Jacques' hand and Jacques turns
Also
around.
makes her like through Paths Without Trace Shadows makes her like a shadow like trench coat to wear.
Oh yeah, no, she absolutely realizes she's half naked in front of her crush and goes.
Yeah.
As Jacques very cautiously, clearly not trusting either of you, starts to step away with Metal. And now I am going to do a stealth check for each of them.
Cool. And Cal's going to kneel down and talk to Isle, even though Isle can't talk back, and say, quiet. Here's Metal's hair. Here's Metal's dress. Please spread them throughout the city. If you can track them and keep an eye on them and just make sure she kind of gets out, do that. But first priority, and what has to be kind of done first, is get Metal decoys. And then give Isle a pet.
Okay.
And again, everybody got Paths Without Trace, including Sinner and Isle. I'm just making sure you know this, Patrick.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Everybody got Paths Without Trace. It's just a question of whether it helps. Because with Paths Without Trace, Jacques got a
11.
Got a 26, and Metal got a 13. So with a nat 1. So
Do you want to get cut?
Letting the fucking team down as she did in life. Jesus Christ.
as they run off together, you see that they escape undetected. They are not caught, but as they slip away, you do hear, I think I heard something over this way, as security is now going to be approaching this this alleyway to look for more survivors, maybe people that came out a back door or broke a window.
Cal gives Isle a pet, looks at Cinder and says, I do not have any magic left to heal you, and honestly, I don't want to. You have to suffer the consequences of your own actions. Go find Elise, she'll probably heal you, or go die somewhere in a corner. Saint Cinder, oh my god!
Why are you all
I gotta
like
go.
this?
Go bleed somewhere else!
Okay, as you tell Isle, here's Metal's hair, go nuts. Isle
A
has
tiny dog with a big fucking yellow dress. Like,
Isle actually does have one more wild shape left for today, and in the levels that she has gained, can now do flying creatures. So rather than continuing to run around as a dog, she transforms slightly into what you recognize as a bald eagle, but it's a bald eagle. Clearly, there is some like skin infection, some like ticks and such. The feathers above the neck are pretty sparse and absent. Just a really gross looking bird. Looks like it's been picking through trash. But grabs Metal's dress and big clumps of hair and flies off to go spread it around the city.
Cal's very grateful, goes and Shadow walks back into the room.
Okay.
Fish and May were presumably playing Go Fish.
Yeah.
No, Fish has been like, what do you mean still? I'm attractive. I know that this is not a good look for me, but like I am. Even Denya said so. Like, come on.
I think May goes like, whatever helps. And upon hearing that even is like, does she now?
Yeah, and like she doesn't even it's not that wasn't a subjective assessment. That was an objective assessment. She doesn't get anything out of it, so that's how you know it's true.
Uh-huh. May is doing that really annoying. Just letting Fish like keep talking is just very visible. Sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, May. Thanks.
I'm going to try putting your nose back in. I imagine Cal Shadow walks back in just as May is with the nose.
Yeah.
Hey, Fish's face.
Cal said, yeah, Cal comes back in and is like, okay. She's off. No thanks to your fucking ex. But she and Jackrabbit are running off into the city. I'll explain more when we're in a different place. One of you will need to knock me unconscious.
All right.
Well, I see we have an abundance of volunteers.
Well, I'll do.
Wait, hold on. How we? This is Ellie saying this. How are we? If Cal is unconscious.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It's possible. Maybe we'll just do it where instead of her actually being knocked out, we just get her down to equivalent of like 1 hit point, so she can smack herself against the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
I think May's like, is there not some other way? Can you not fake a necrocoma or something?
What is a necrocoma?
That's when you get your necromancer period.
Wait, we have to have something that logically somebody could have done to me.
Yeah. And I'll, Danielle, with your permission, I'll give you a slap in the face.
I do think more than a slap of the face would render me unable to protect my dear friend.
Look, Then
You could have had Sinner to help with this, but you guys don't like him, so.
I didn't have enough smell points for that. And also, she was like, you really shit the bed on that one.
He
He
sure
followed your
fucking did.
instructions to the letter. Outside, you just hear. You're gonna regret attacking us. A Sinner just dies outside your window. No, he rolled good enough on his stealth check to get away.
Jesus Christ.
Cal's looking at her options and goes, well, Fish already looks beat up, so maybe we can add that to the narrative.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. I don't particularly want to hit you anyway. I don't think you could take it.
Cal immediately shadow waves pops up in the chin.
She does what?
Yeah, she shadow shadow spears just like pop him in the chin, like, yeah, no, fucking go.
And does Fish just take it?
Yeah, just kind of takes it.
Gal goes,
Come
beat
on,
me up!
wait,
Beat me up!
come on.
No, like I don't want to. I don't want to actually hurt you. You know, I am a god.
Another shadow
after
spear.
all.
God.
Jesus.
I may as well.
Okay, fine.
If you want to do it,
fine.
May will.
No, May might kill you. All right, come on. All right. It's like try to straighten themselves out. They're still all fucked up. All right, no, all right, but okay, but I do this as your friend, so you don't be upset with me. And
asked for it.
ready's a swing.
Mhm.
Is that a roll to hit?
Do you think you would need a roll to hit to, like, for Fish to convince themselves? Like, a miss is them not
Yeah,
quite
Cal's
committing
open.
enough? Yeah.
I
She's
think-
basically
okay.
smacking at them to antagonize them and also like adrenalize herself to be like, I can take a hit if I'm mid-fight. If I'm just sitting and tense for it, it will be way worse.
The first one they whiff, and I'm like, no, okay, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit you right in the face. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit you right in the face.
You
Say
don't
you're
have
ready.
to hit me in the face.
I'm
You can
gonna-
hit me somewhere else.
Where? Where do you want to be hit?
I don't know, my stomach?
Okay, well
ankles?
then, hold on. Steps back and goes, I'm gonna fucking do it. And does it. And will I roll now?
Sure, if you want to.
For what?
That would be an unarmed strike. So
I'm
roll
imagining
1d4.
May just watching this like,
It's like
Oh, no, it's not
increasingly
actually
more and
1d4.
more like, what's going on here? This is weird, guys.
Yeah. It's a weird.
Just fucking get it over and done with. I did.
Fish's
Like,
strength
this
is plus
disengage.
1. So
Mhm.
with an unarmed strike, you will do 2 damage.
No. Into the stomach.
Yeah, you're just gonna really have to kick the shit out of each other to do anything like lasting.
like,
And
okay,
so
that was
they do that
incredibly
in the-
pathetic.
You are both noodle armed.
No,
I should have just asked
no.
Sinner. I should have asked Sinner to beat the crap out of me. And
No,
then I could have just
listen,
walked back in.
grabs by the collar like to pull her in and be like, I'll fucking do it. I'll beat you up. Throws her off. Come on. This is the better kind of dancing. The dancing of warriors. Come on.
Takes off her gloves and her shrug, and she's like, I guess you wanted another duel. And aims a kick at Fish's shin in the intention to kick them really hard and break her heel.
All right.
Yep.
As you guys start swinging, May, you're watching absolutely pathetic hand-to-hand fighting. It's up to you.
Does use magic to help.
Yes.
her. Like the kick is aided by a shadow sphere. She's not
Yeah.
gonna just be using her fisticuffs.
I do think you then see that Fish is getting fucked up a lot faster than Cal is, and it may quickly reach a point where Fish is no longer able to physically attack Cal anymore. But yeah, it's really sad. May just has to make the choice if she wants to be involved in this or not.
Maybe this is gonna be like because in May's mind, she's like, "Why would we not simply choke Colliginus out so she falls unconscious?" While these two are going like, "Oh, oh," and she's just standing there like, "I mean, there are other ways."
There are a lot of like punches that miss, but then like catch you with an elbow or just like get hit really hard in the ear or something.
Yeah, I think May like would wait as long as she possibly can in the hope that one of them this isn't working / is not going to end up the way things are meant to go. Me as a player, I'm just waiting for like you guys to be like, okay, this interaction is like ready to be interrupted because I know you guys are having a good time with it.
Ready? What are you thinking?
Mostly I'm like, these people are idiots.
They lied.
I just remember you guys talking. Like, I remember you guys talking about it that it might get weird potentially in a shippy way. So I was like, just kind of hanging out.
This is already shippy, just in a fucked up. These two are weird, and they were like, "Oh, I have a reason to put hands on you."
Okay. I have one last thing that Fish is going to be like, well, hold on. Let me just, okay, no, this is fine. Inflict wounds, because that's what they did last duel. And I think that was probably the last time they used it anyway, to just be like, put hand and hurt you.
Mhm.
So, like, yeah, just poke and it hurts you. So that's, another spell point gone. They're really spending it all.
Hey, hopefully we're done after this.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach.
Yeah. Gotta touch it.
And so it is to hit. There is a roll to hit. Yep. Let's go.
Her AC would be like 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's letting you hit her. This is more of a slap fight than than actual hitting.
Yeah, slap
Okay.
and tickle without the tickle.
Yeah. Slap and tickle
All
with
right.
the tickle only implied.
So then just roll damage.
Yeah, I mean we don't need to do the math about you just rolling around on the ground like puppies doing spells at each other.
Okay. Well, that happens.
I think they are rolling around and kicking each other and stuff like that. And Cal like instinctively like goes to pin Fish and has like a shadow spear against their throat, and then she like wheezes and she's like, "Okay, I don't think I need anything else." Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Saints. I retract what I said. You can take a hit.
Thanks. Okay, get here. I need
Whoa.
to give you guys a way out. Ow.
I would have been. I wasn't in top form. Do you see that my nose is broken?
You use what? Smell to cast magic? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
You don't make sense.
That it
All
was
right,
a
I think
bar.
we're done here. And then like bodily picks Fish up by the collar of their jacket, and is kind of like yanking them away and looking down at Cal, and is like, "Do you want me to choke you out, or are you going to get away?"
If you choke me out, I can't use Shadow Step to get both of you out. I was just gonna hit my head against the wall a couple times.
Well, you could have done that from the start, and maybe not.
That would have been a
embarrassed
lot of
myself.
hits. Also, it wouldn't
Yeah.
have really looked very organic. I needed to have it look like someone who roughed me up, and I did prefer if it came from appearingly a man.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's get out of here before you actually do that.
All right. Cal just like scoots herself over to like touch both of their ankles.
Okay, and you shadow step them out of there.
Yep.
Where do you shadow step them to?
The only place she has out is the alleyway.
I don't like the way you're saying that, Patrick.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
don't
don't have
like
pass
it.
without trace on you.
Let me do a luck roll to see if there's anyone still in that alley.
There's gonna fucking be someone in that fucking alley. Before Patrick rolls, I could also mold floor or something. Like, Cal could literally just get us up
Billy
to the
Ray's
next floor.
penguin kidnapped Metal.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, I will say Cal would have been like, Cal needs to look out the window, so it's not like she was like blindly doing it. Like she would have seen if there was someone obviously standing on the other side.
Patrick.
Yes.
Did you
Does Cal
roll?
see somebody standing on the other side of the window?
Let's see.
Patrick, give me a yes or no answer before
Perception
Cal
check.
casts the spell. She has to look to be able to cast it, so you can't pretend I did it without fucking looking.
As I said, the window is very fogged.
Yes, but you can
kinda
see the light
shapes
passing
and
through, and if a
motion
body
behind
was
them.
blocking it, is there a body blocking any of the light?
There is not a body right in front of the window. Give me a perception check before you teleport to see if there is anyone not immediately in front of the window.
You're a shit.
Yeah.
18.
18. Okay.
May's
Oh,
gonna
um,
boost that with Flash of Genius to a 22.
Yeah, it was a 19. I forgot my boost.
Okay.
Eldritch Thread. Roll a d6 as well.
Yes, that's a 23, because May's Flash of Genius did.
And then roll another d6.
Okay.
We're ganging up on Patrick today.
It's what he fucking deserves.
Not that
It's
we
not-
really have an alternative plan.
But here's the thing: if he's decided that there is someone out there, like doing this isn't going to help. It's just going to be like, yeah, this really is someone out
Yeah.
there.
I only got a 1 on my d6, so that's what, a 24?
Okay.
Yeah.
With a 24, it looks clear in one direction, but as you look the other direction towards the street side, you can see some movement, and you think people are out there. Based on the movement and the noise, it seems like maybe a lot of people, maybe like the evacuation, is spilling over into the big area of the street. It's up to you whether you want to risk it, shadow walking out there and then just try to sneak in the opposite direction without being seen, or if you want to try to wait, understanding that the longer you wait, the more likely you are to be discovered by like Lady Dentel coming to check on Metal or something like that.
Cool. Cal explains that, and then she's like, if we crack the door, or if there's like space between like a keyhole or like space between the gap of the door, I can send you out that way.
Fisher suggests, in a moment of clear thinking, that maybe only May has to go out because the two of them are pretty fucking beat up. So possibly that would be easier to transport one person maybe a bit further. I don't know that this is how the spell works, but like just
It's not
give
how
me
it works, unfortunately.
Oh, damn it.
But May has much better stealth than you do.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry. Just leave. Fish was also beaten up by the thing.
Like the same assailant.
The same one. It was 2 against 1, but it was really powerful.
It was 3 against 1, including Metal.
Yep.
Cal, so Cal's like, oh, friend, basically, I don't trust this fucker. So whatever. And is like, what do you want the alley or do you want to sneak back down the hallway? I'm
She was
leaving
seen
hallway.
coming in here. She hasn't been seen coming out.
No,
Yeah,
she
she's
wasn't
only
seen
seen
coming in
coming
here.
in by the guards.
Yes,
only
she-
by the
but-
guards.
Not into
Yeah,
this
but-
room. She snuck
Okay.
into the actual room, just the hallway.
Yeah.
So the
But
hallway is
guards
probably
know that
better.
She went this way, is what I mean.
Yeah, no, we'll put you out the hallway.
Yeah. Can May do a perception check to see if she can hear anyone out in the hall?
Sure.
Yeah.
Gonna flash a genius that too.
Do you want a D6
Hey
for that
Patrick,
too?
you're the one who approved me having that ability. I get cranky when I use it. I'm gonna use Fortunate Soul actually,
Okay.
because that was not a good roll.
Cal cast guidance on
Ooh, don't worry about it. Because that's a 27.
do you want extra just in case? It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, you want a D4?
Sure.
Try to get it up to 30.
That's a 21.
You, Patrick. You. Get fucked. Get fucked.
That's a 21. I've been able to hear the spiders crawling in the fucking wall.
You are distracted by the spiders crawling in the wall, and you don't hear the enemy approaching. No,
This is what you get for being an asshole. We'll be an asshole right back.
as you crack the door just a little bit, look out here, you realize that Lady Dentel, the Anchorage twins, and a large amount of security are approaching and are imminently about to open the door.
Yeah.
You think if you make this split-second decision, you can get Cal to essentially teleport you behind them, and you can seemingly have come out of another room and have not been here
Cool.
with that 31.
She can
Let's
raise
do that. Let's do that right now.
and cast guidance on May again to give her help with her stealth or performance roll or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then find the corner to go die in.
And an Eldritch Thread, use that D6 whenever you please.
Yeah.
Within the next minute, I think, but yeah.
Hold
Cal
on, let
gets
me
up.
specifically say. It says, within the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right.
So here's what I wanted to ask Patrick. Is there any way that May can simply slip away rather than actually being like, oh my god?
With a perception check that high, yes. You think you can.
Okay. Let's do that then. I've got my dice. Shall I roll for my stealth check again?
Yes. You will, if you're like caught in stealth, you can be like, oh, what's everybody doing here? I was in this other
Yeah.
room or something. But you can, sneaking away can be the thing you're attempting to do rather than
Yes.
trying to fit in.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. I love my stealth infusion so fucking much. Hey Patrick, that was in that.
Okay. Nat
Which
20
is a 32. Oh no, I haven't even rolled the other
Add your
stuff yet.
guidance. Add your
33.
your threads of fate.
34.
You don't need to use the 6, you can save it for 10 minutes though.
Yeah, you can
No,
save the
I really wanted to.
Pile it on.
You, Patrick.
Yeah, May like skitters away.
As Cal teleports May out into the hallway, May essentially steps out of a shadow down the hallway just past the last of the security, turns around and walks out. May is able to get out into the main hall, leave with the last of the people evacuating, and be in the crowd outside before anyone realizes that she is not where she's supposed to be, as Lady Dentel comes forward and clicks open the door. You have had a split second, you and Fish, to try and sell this attack. Are you ready?
They just push her over and just like shove her over and just lay on her as well.
Yeah,
like
and Cal
you know.
tries to
And
hit
this
her
is
head.
not a parallel. This is a this. You know,
Yeah.
we're not doing too much.
It's
Yeah.
not hip to hips.
No,
Yeah.
Cal's trying to knock herself. I'll use the last of Cal's 2 spell points because she wants to sell it. Should genuinely knock herself out. Smack her head down hard enough that she goes out. Suffocates herself with like a mage hand or something like that. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm willing to give up 2. I'm willing to give. I don't know. If you'll let me give up 1 spell point for it, I'll do. But 2 spell points just to
Okay.
sell it.
Yeah, autoerotic asphyxiation. You got it.
Everybody comes in and they're like, they're doing kinky sex.
Mhm.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
and then Cal also does have, and I think you can say, I think we've established that this is not necessarily something that needs concentration. She does have her, like, veil and robes back up, but they're, like, you know, flickery. They're, like,
Mhm.
not.
Not fully there, yeah. Okay, yeah, you can absolutely use 2 spell points to drain the rest of your health. You do have the power to do that. What is and Fish is trying to
Fish is
lay
like
them out
basically
in such a
like
way?
if she goes on the floor, then Fish is just gonna kind of like kneel at her and be like, "What the fuck?" Okay, well, I mean, it works. Danielle, what's going on?
Yeah, like I was thinking that Fish would be like, okay, Cal's completely out, and Fish is like, kind of like protective posture for when somebody
Yeah.
comes in. Yeah.
Totally, yeah.
Okay. What the order of events is that May crouches at the door, calls over Cal. Cal looks out, sends May out. May disappears. Cal stands up, makes eye contact with Fish. Shadows wrap around her head in a perfect ball. They dissipate. She is fully unconscious. Smacks her head on the table as she crumples to the ground. And Fish kneels next to her, like, "What the fuck?" As the door opens. What has happened here?
I don't. Listen, everything went wrong really bad, really fast. I'm not entirely clear on what's happened here. We were attacked. I met. Fuck. Metal. Where is?
Go find her.
You know what? No, but. Would you like me to roll a thing?
Yeah, roll a performance to sell this. I think with the beating each other up, the room being fucked up, all that gives you advantage. So roll me
Thank you.
performance with advantage.
24.
Okay. 24, you notice that Lady Dentel's attention is entirely on Metal being missing and not you guys being messed up. Seems like you sold it pretty well. She just doesn't care about you. She instantly dispatches her security to look for Metal. She and a couple other security guys stay to try to get like a statement of what happened, and she sends one of her people to go get Elise in the like, I think there was a healer who was helping people. Bring her, and maybe we can bring her back to consciousness for questioning.
How do we get Tarn in here to help sell the story?
What happened?
Okay. There was smoke. There was the smoke. I knew that. Well, I mean, okay. I'll be totally honest with you. I didn't really give a shit about what was happening with Metal, but I knew that Denia came in here to find out what happened with Metal, and I wanted Denia to be okay, so I went after her, and then we just get fucking jumped.
Jumped, you say? Was how many assailants?
Let's keep. Okay, so let's say there was one guy who, one guy took her, the other guy was coming at us, and there was a big fucking guy, like, you know, like one of those big guys, like the one of the with red hair and lots of freckles, you know what I mean? Where he easily like took on the two of us at once.
You see one of the security guys like goes white as he recognizes the description. And what way did they go?
I don't know. I mean, I was focused on Aberdeen. I'm sorry.
Find her. I will reward you with any amount of ransom that is offered. Just find her. And turns around and stomps out.
But still to sell it, like turns back to Collisionist and is just like, and goes, I'm sorry to her now. Because, you know, are the anchorages still in? Like, we gotta sell it.
Yeah. You see the you see the anchorage is turning to leave. Grave kind of sadly puts his head on his sister's shoulder as she holds him, and they leave for the search party.
That went well. Oh, right, you're unconscious. Well, I guess I'll just wait for you to get up.
I don't think you'd say that out loud because there is still one security guy
Sure.
left.
Okay, no, they don't say that out loud, but they think it.
You recognize the security guy that let you in as Sinners +1. And
Oh,
he
hey.
says, Drum brought you in.
Yeah. Fuck, that's who it was. I thought he was my friend, too. I didn't even register. I was just too freaked out. My God. Do you think, like, this was, like... Do you think he planned... What kind of plot do you think this is? And do you think he tried to, like, get me involved to, like, frame me as being involved of some kind of thing? Like, you can't... No. He used me. How
Feel
horrible.
violated. Give me either a performance or a deception check.
We're gonna go performance because it's the better one. Not 20. 28. Wait, hold on, no. And if we're still including bonuses,
We are.
reputation bonus,
Mm-hmm.
that's 30.
Okay. Well, your nat 20 30 does get higher than the nat 20 insight of the security guard. Only roll you could have gotten, probably, to beat this. As he looks at you very seriously, and then reaches out a hand and pats your shoulder and says, "Yeah, he's a monster. I'll go get the medic."
Yeah, and Fish just goes, oh, fuck. It's so stupid. Friends with bad people. Except her, she's great.
And he kind of nods at you and gets up and leaves to go get Elise. Get you healed. You have an ally. At what cost?
This was Dietrich, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Dietrich. Welcome to the Central Cast.
Yes. Dietrich is like level 6. As the party continues to break up, mortal police are called in addition to those from the sanctuary. Elise eventually comes and tuts over you and Cal for a little while before healing you. She reports that Sinner managed to get a hold of her before escaping. And as we close in on Metal's arc, we will skip forward a little bit forward in time as you all get healed and evacuated, interviewed by mortal police and sanctuary detectives, and as you end up.
Cal does publicly seek out Tone
Mm-hmm.
to interrogate her.
Yes.
So she can be like, this guy fucking hates me. The scrutiny on me is high. This guy fucking hates me. And it's like, hey, Tone. Okay, so this is where Metal's going.
Yes. No, I think you can. I think you can all pretty easily swing Tone being the one to interview you rather than like Grumble casting spells on you or something like that. You know, the society influence is not as deep as it once was. But as you
Yeah, she wants to make sure, like, she know Elder D's nuts would know that Tone hates her. So she's trying to swing all of that by.
as you all rest and center yourselves as the sun goes down and early evening begins, we will, with the perspective of a god or someone reading a book,
John.
go
John's
over
like,
to- yeah,
what's
John
going on
watching
with my
TV.
fucking soap?
Yeah. John's
Kekuno's like,
seeing Talon Fish beating his shit out of each other and going, boo!
Kekuno's like, Grandpa, change the channel. What's Metal doing? I don't want to watch them hit each other.
Dad, what is this rated? T for teen? I can't watch that.
I'm true.
I'm just 2. I'm just little. As we zoom out of this and see Metal crouching in a safe house, small apartment, a little rundown, getting a bit of food, blanket over her shoulders, with Jacques speaking on the phone, arranging transport, ready to get out of her life. And as there is a small knock on the door, Jacques opens it to find a very dirty-looking eagle clutching a small duffel bag of clothes and items. And as
I
Jacques,
was like, I know how to break into this house. I shit in here all the time.
I shit in here every day. I was like, where do you think I've been living this entire time?
Yeah.
I
was
am
like,
just
okay,
always in the
Metal
next
wants
room.
her teddy bear, her mommy's knife.
I was just like, you know how many rooms this house has? I've been here the whole time. The last 3 months, every time Metal has come to the bathroom, the toilet seat has been up, and she's gotten really annoyed because who could be doing that?
I was always there.
There. As Jacques grabs up Metal's belonging and hands it to her, their hands touch for just a moment as she looks on with gratitude. And from there, we are going to politely fade out and save the rest for Fick.
But confirmed, do they smash that night? Or is that the long overtime thing?
That's none of our fucking business.
John went, I don't need to know.
Yes. Yes. John changed the channel to ESPN.
Oh, the All Blacks.
All Blacks.
So much.
The All Blacks game started. And he does not care about Metal sex life. Maybe it was that night. Maybe it was on the ship sailing to France. Who knows?
Maybe it was never.
Maybe
Maybe
it was
Doc was
never.
like, hey, I am gay.
Maybe Jacques is like, I am straight, but you are too young for me, and I respect
Metal's like, put
boundaries.
me back. Put me back in all.
What a waste of a good rescue.
Yeah. Maybe Grave will fuck me. Maybe we can make that wedding still on. I don't care if I have to put on a bag with a picture of his sister on it.
Christ.
Okay, thank you for confirming my theory that Woden was the original intended for metal, because there's visual symbolism that they are each other's opposites, because metal, M, Woden, W, Vaunt, V, and Anchorage, A, they're flipped. Thank you. I've been
Yes.
sitting on this for months.
The one thing you're failing to consider is that W also stands for Wombo rather than M for Mini. So that is also.
I thought you were going in the opposite direction in a horrible Crimson Peak way, where it was like, if Woden marries Metal, she gets some girl, and not her brother. But if oh god, Grave marries Metal, he's like, yeah, it's a girl, close enough.
Yes.
No,
I just thought it was interesting that the letters were opposites. That's all.
no, it was interesting. No, I like that. Genuinely, I did consider Woden to be going to be the fiance, but then I wanted to create some distinction down the line with Metal and Phlegm. So I wanted
It goes towards the end game.
I wanted
and
Metal
Clubhead sucks.
bisexuality to be canon. As you all are sitting out on the stoop, having just been interviewed by Tone and cleared after a pretty rough afternoon, all things considered. Jamal sitting with you, having called Sinner a couple times now, and him not having picked up. You are approached by a now conscious Arcanist Goph, who said, I didn't think these rich fucks could throw a wild party, but I guess prove me wrong. Fish, we got that truck all set, so teleporter standing by. Anytime you want to go, just let us know, and we'll get you to Colorado, Tana, or Montana. Yeah, whatever, wherever it is,
Thanks, Curve.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
really appreciate it.
With that, we can choose to roll right into teleporting. No sleep, no long rest after all these spell points and stuff. Or we can sort of fade into night as we get a hotel somewhere and start fresh the next day.
We all go in on the alcohol, which will now be unused.
Yes, there was a very very large open bar that you are able to rescue the liquor from.
Can Cal, before we go into that, can Cal just do a level of suspicion that's on her from specifically Cadence, but just in general?
Sure, I think that would be an insight check.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You're excused.
That's a 13.
With a 13,
And he's going to flash a genius that to a 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it before I started. I said it.
Do I still have?
Yeah,
Do I
I
still
sure
have?
did.
Do I still have a party boost, or is the party over?
I think this is going to be kind of the end of the party boost. This stoop time. But yes, I think it
Okay,
is still
18.
party boost. Okay, 18. With an 18, Cadence does not seem to be considering you as like a person. You are a security measure that failed, and she's
Cool.
clearly very disappointed in you but does not necessarily seem to think that you are to blame, except in the fact that you didn't stop it. You can overhear her conversations. She is instantly like, this could be this group, this could be this group. Like, clearly, Cadence and the Society has a lot of enemies, and you are far enough down the list that you don't think it'll ever get to you.
Cool. Can I also have, and I'm assuming this is when we're eating cake and drinking, just at the group, just still waiting to be like all of our interviews done and stuff like that. I'd like to chat with / do insight on Elise to see how much she's kind of pieced together and what she thinks of this.
Okay. Elise wanders over to you, swigging from a champagne that she snagged from somewhere, as a lot of the nation's wealthy sorcerers pack up into their cars and head away. She looks at the stoop next to you, which is dirty, and decides not to sit down.
Her white dress.
But says, "It is not white. It's light blue." Is says, "How are you feeling, Callie? Are you worried about metal?"
Honestly.
Well, I think wherever she is, she's probably safe. Am I right?
I hope so.
Yes. No, I hope so too. Just a heads up would have been nice. I'm sure I could have helped more, or perhaps avoid the damage. Obviously the skin healed, but there's a little bit of fixes to the dress that you'll have to do, things like that.
Cal, is double checking nobody's related, and she's like, you are a good actor. You're a much better actor when you are being genuine due to not knowing.
I'm almost offended, Kelly. I'm always genuine.
Mm-hmm.
See, you believed it for a second.
Remember how you didn't tell me what you were doing because it was going to be a better way of convincing everyone that I was innocent when you left?
Of course. I understand. I just wondered if you wanted to know where she was.
Do you?
Oh, well, of course. There was the fertility charm that, trying to...
Oh. Oh, Lord. Can anybody else hack onto that?
Of course not. Who do you take me for?
I don't know. We made a lot of bad business deals a couple of years ago.
Well, they were bad from your perspective. I mean, I think really that everything all worked out okay, and I think we should move past that. So,
No, I don't need to know. Just tell me when she leaves.
will do. And who knows? Maybe that charm will still come in handy.
Ew. Cal's like, Cal doesn't go, uh-oh, I hope she wasn't fucking with it on.
Elisa's like, I can feel pants opening somewhere through
No!
the charm.
She's the opposite of John. She's like, hello?
She's like, this soap opera is boring. Oh, wait a minute.
Cal is like,
And also the dress is fine. I made the choice to make it seem convincing. I'm not. Any sacrifice from that was worth it.
Well, I'm not concerned about the skill, only the time it would take to fix it. But,
Don't you always say never wear a dress twice?
well, of course, Callie, but, just because that applies to me doesn't mean that applies to you. I've seen you wear the same dress multiple times. Once, 3 times.
Well, I can always redesign this one. It's fine.
Well, it seems metal is safe for now, and that's what's important, I guess. Even though I was having quite a lot of fun and chatting with a great many people, and there were a couple of donations that I thought were pretty much in the bag, so to speak. And yes, you know what? I'll just come back for some visits, pay some house calls, things like that. It'll all work out. Don't worry about it.
No one is stopping you.
I accept your apology. All right. Well, it's a shame that you didn't get to look your best the entire time. But metal is safe.
What's that supposed
That
to
was
mean?
important.
What's it supposed to be?
Well, it's just that bruises are a bad look, no matter what circumstances.
I had the veil on.
People think they're a badge of honor, but they're not. They're just ugly. Well, thankfully, nobody noticed then, hopefully. Although, maybe it was, maybe there were a couple, young men or women, maybe with a bit of money, who were keeping an eye on you, perhaps. You never know.
Who was staring at me after I got bruised? I covered myself with magic the entire time.
No one that I saw, but I'm just saying generally,
Okay.
If, Saints forbid, Jamal doesn't work out, you need to have options. I love this story of the two of you, but I'm sure there are some eligible people here. Jamal is probably close enough to, overhear this a little bit.
Yeah.
Pretend not to.
And Cal just puts her head in her hands and then just remembers something and she goes,
I never said that you would that you were beautiful for a corpse before.
Well, that's a funny story. Yes, there was one time. He was sort of an older necromancer. We got to talking, and what I'm trying to say is his pillow talk was not the best, but still fun. But yes, why?
Curious.
Okay. Well, I've got to go catch a flight, and I'll see you later. Thanks again for rescuing me from death, and what have
Belize?
you.
Always.
And you too, dear. Give me a call if the wedding's back on, okay? If anybody finds metal before tomorrow, the least we can do is get a party out of it.
I will invite you to every wedding I get invited to. Capiche?
I appreciate that. Okay, kisses.
All right, I love you.
I love you too. And, yes, say goodbye to your friends. The big one is missing.
the big one has been implicated in a crime today.
What?
He's
No,
apparently improved that he was responsible. I let it keep going.
Oh,
I'm assuming this conversation has been going on quietly in French at this
Yes.
point.
Isn't that Maze Boy?
They broke up!
What?
I know! He broke up with her! He flew to break up with her!
What? That's... Oh my god. Okay. I can catch a later flight. Tell me everything.
Okay. Yeah, so we were at the temple, we did the trial, Sinner came in.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's
And he's been
dramatic.
acting so bizarre and like clingy, even though he was the one who broke up with her. And I've never liked him. Never.
I mean, you have to admit, he's got good structure, you know?
Structure for what? Pulling a cart?
Well, uh, I was gonna say, you know, under the scars are some cheekbones, but no, that's fair. Um, just, and he went out for drinks with Jamal. Should we bring Jamal in? Maybe Jamal has some extra gossip or anything like that.
Jamal has a blind spot for Sinner that I have never understood.
I'll chat with him later. Then,
It's not going to work. He's going to be like, he's a good guy. He would have never hurt me.
oh, of course, but I mean, you know, they were cute together, and in that kind of way.
I
You know, he was
guess.
always around her. That was
Like
nice.
a parasite.
Or I was thinking more like you know, like a bodyguard, but and that's inherently romantic, you know.
Yes, you know, as
Large
hired help, he
arms.
was fine. Actually, he wasn't. He couldn't even be hired help. It was destroyed the entire thing today.
I'm sure he can't be that bad if
He
he
is.
helped
I've known him
you
longer.
get. Oh well, no, you did stay in the hotel when you came and got me. That's not great.
He's useless.
Well, you know what? Caliginus, this has always been your weak spot. Sometimes useless men are the best kind there is. And it's just a little lesson for you. Just keep it in mind.
May could do immensely better. 1,000 times better.
Maybe, but does she want better?
She
Sometimes I
should.
doing to boss around is just, oh, it's just the best. It does get old after a while, I will say. So I understand. But, you know, different strokes.
Kel's like, do I have any other gossip I'm willing to tell her? Not that one, not that one, not that one.
Sorry, something happened. Keep going.
Kel's like, what the fuck? Okay,
There was an update.
yeah,
There was a push
my
notification.
Apple Watch. There's a lot of activity. Your heart's going really fast. Fuck. Cal's like, what gossip do I have for you? I don't know. I told you Lyle and Fish broke up.
Oh, that's old news. How is
Yes.
Isle?
Oh, I saw her today. She's good. She was a lot of help.
Oh, really? She was around?
She was around you.
What?
Right here. Motions to her neck.
I was the snake.
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a pretty color.
Did she try to bite you?
She did actually. She tried once. Well, she opened her mouth. I don't know if it was to bite or to hiss, but you know, I grabbed her little head and I said, "Don't do that, or I will incinerate you." And you know, we seemed to get along fine after that.
For her, that's actually pretty good. You guys might actually, I don't know. I never imagined that you two would get along very well, but I don't know. Maybe.
Oh yes, no. I think that Isle is tragedy. There's so much potential there with a deep conditioning routine and you know some lotions and oils. It's just there is a very pretty woman, I think, under just more layers of grime than I care to excavate. You know.
Lacey, this is why my friends don't like you.
What do you mean? What do you mean by
Have
that?
you noticed that all of them except Faye avoid you? And she's definitely like, she's been drinking a little bit, and also she thinks it's funny at this point.
Avoid me. Callie, you're doing it again. Just because someone doesn't spend every waking moment with you or say constant nice things doesn't mean people hate you. Right?
Yeah, no, that is okay, but it's not.
Listen,
All right, that is
just
true.
because you don't hear your friends talk about how great I am in your hearing constantly does not mean that they are in any way avoiding me, okay?
Fine, go prove it. Go talk to Fish.
Okay, I will. In English,
Prove your
fish
friendship.
here.
Has the nose been healed yet? Are they hot again?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure
all
Elise
right.
did the honors. She was like, no. I'm gonna set it perfectly.
Yes.
Okay.
She's like, you
Does-
sure you don't want a bit of a roguish kind of thing
Yeah,
going
just a
on?
small scar, a little bit of a
What, make
bump.
me more white looking? Elysium?
I don't think that's an ethnic trait. I think that's just human.
Anyway, Fish has been standing over there having some water, actually. And it's like, yeah, what do you want?
Well, I just wanted to say I heard from some others that you are quite the dancer, and
I am.
we're very impressed by some performances you were given. And I was just wondering if you were free to give me some lessons.
No.
I could always.
I'm busy.
Alice like giggling.
Sorry.
I'm busy. I'm going on a trip.
Oh, where are you going?
Not where you are. Looks at Cal that she's giggling and kind of cracks a smile. It's like, oh, no, yeah, I've got places. I have business. It's got nothing to do with you.
Okay, well, know that I am sometimes free if you want to come by for a chat or get a meal or anything like that. She kind of like rests a hand on your arm and strokes it just a little bit.
Elysium. I'm not. No. 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 Do you remember what I said to you like 6 hours ago? That I don't like you?
You were joking. Oh, let me roll insight for Elise, looking between Fish and
I
Cal.
was like, no, mission, abort.
You brought this on yourself, girl.
Oh, Elise, that was such a bad roll for a
But what
total
was it?
of 22.
Jesus
Um,
Christ!
That was a 5 on the die.
Wow. Rough. Has she heard at this point that they danced, that Cal and Fish danced together, or that has she just
I
heard?
think-
Oh, you're a dancer, are you?
I think she heard that you had very sexy dances, but not who you were dancing with. And
Maybe
if she
it's
did
putting
hear
it
it was,
together right now.
if she did hear it was Cal, she immediately assumed that was just people misremembering. Because Cal
Okay.
doesn't dance, obviously.
Yeah, even though she taught her.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, there's a difference between being taught and dancing in public.
yeah, on the assumption that Cal is still like sitting there going, "Fuck it." Fish just looks at her and just goes, "Yeah, stop fucking looking at me."
Oh, I see. Well, there's
You don't see shit.
Fish. There is there is a difference in, not being interested and not being available because you have your eye on someone else. That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing, none of my business. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Good luck or not good luck, whatever. Because I didn't say anything and we never had this talk. Wink.
Fish goes over and is like, hey, I'm gonna kill your sister. Sorry.
Fish looks at Cal and says, "Your sister just said wink out loud to me. Only I do that."
I know. You two are very similar in some ways. I
Don't
think that's-
fucking say that to me ever, or I'll beat you up
Until
for
I start
real
laughing.
as a joke. Yeah, just having a laugh.
That's why you guys don't like get along.
Well, whatever. They enjoy it very much. The laugh.
Elise is meanwhile over with May, being like,
When's this
I
been
heard,
happening?
I heard Cinna broke up with you. Men ain't shit. You know what? Men ain't shit. And if there's anything, you want to go do a spa day and talk about it, we can do that. That sounds great. She's just
I'm
digging for gossip.
yeah, it's just like on a third or fourth like serve of whiskey, and is like, I've never wanted to talk about anyone less in my entire life. Drains the glass.
I understand completely. When you're ready, I'll be here.
Much appreciated.
Okay, Callie, well, it looks like I've got to run. Kisses again. Aw, Fish, remember what we talked about, and I
We didn't
will
talk
see
about-
you all later. Okay, goodbye.
Has another sip of water, dumps the glass out on the ground, summons Kekino.
Oh, hi, Dad.
When's Lisa's after the attack, Cal goes, Jamal's just gone.
Jamal has been, you have noticed, having a conversation with Tone for like an unreasonable length of time. And
Sounds like, hey man, you need to get out of this. I looked in her
Yeah.
mind when I was interrogating her. You gotta go.
Tone is genuinely like, Jamal is talking at him while Tone is like fully on Ascending Stone dealing with business. And as soon as you're that, Jamal's like, oh, thank the saints, and comes back and joins you.
Oh, like Tone agreed. Like, no, I'll pretend to talk to you. I get it, buddy.
Tone just didn't shove him away while he was
What a
pretending
good
to talk.
guy. What a G.
Yeah. Jamal is there. Elise is gone, and Kekino is summoned. Hi, Dad. Hello, everyone. This doesn't look
buddy.
like the party.
The party's over. I'm sorry you missed it.
Oh, that's okay. I was having some fun with Dad. He was
With Granddad, yeah?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Granddad was showing me some moving images of Earth, like what all of our like really distant cousins were doing right now, and he showed us a couple of what was happening with you. I saw that you were dancing with someone, maybe.
No.
It was just for a moment.
I think that was a rerun.
Maybe it
Yeah.
was a rewind. We can ask Granddad.
No, we don't
Yes,
have
we
to.
can ask him what he saw and if that was a rerun.
It was a rerun. I'm pretty sure it was. I didn't dance with anyone today.
Okay. Well, I hope you had fun, and I hope Metal had fun at her party thing. Is Swifty still around? I can talk to her about the party and catch up.
Not right now, buddy, but we'll see Swifty and Metal just a bit later. Just be patient. I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, I can be patient.
Yeah, you can. Good boy.
Okay. So how long until we see Swifty and Metal? Like maybe an hour?
4
Oh,
days.
this is going to be a bit of a 4 days situation there, buddy.
Okay. Is it like real 4 days, or is it like forever, like 5 days?
Not forever. Don't. It's not going to be forever.
Okay. Okay. Then we will see Metal and Swifty sometime in the next 4 days. Okay.
Yeah, we will. And hey, in the meantime, we're gonna go get Henry.
Okay. We figured out how you do that. We know where Henry is.
I've got a fucking truck ready to go.
Okay, you got
Do you want
a
to be in the front
bad
seat?
word truck. Can I sit on your lap?
Of course you can.
Okay. Hi,
Do you want to say
Collisionist. Hi, May. Hi, Jamal. You all look very nice. I hope you have fun at the party. I'm gonna sit on Dad's lap and drive a truck.
Cal's got the like really like pink skin of like having been healed up, and is
Yes.
like, mm-hmm.
Fresh newborn. Where's Sinner?
May pours herself another whiskey.
he's running on the highways in the sky, son.
Oh, you just missed him. We'll catch up.
Okay.
Another
He's
4 days.
He's probably busy. He does a lot of work stuff. It was nice that he came to Iran, though, with
Yeah.
because he came to visit us. And he got to spend time with Jamal. That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go get my brother.
Fish passes Kakano to Cal while they go to the bathroom in and out of universe.
Hello, Collisionist.
Hello, Moshe.
Did you have fun at the party? Did you dance?
I did not have fun, but I did dance.
You danced? That's really nice. Dad was saying that he didn't expect you to dance.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I had some people ask, so I did. It
Was it
wasn't
not-
easy.
Was it
But-
not fun because there was a lot of people and people saw you dance?
That definitely did not help.
I understand. But you know what? I can
Cool.
dance with you.
Are you sad that you missed out on dancing?
Well, I'm kind of sad because the last time we had a party here, I got to see a bunch of people and hang around and be like, I'm so cute. But then also there was like, you and Dad had like a dangerous thing involving fingers and like
Mhm.
Metal got hurt and there was guns. So I'm okay
Yes,
with like
you remember-
missing dancing and the fun parts
Yes,
if also
no,
the bad stuff doesn't
that
happen.
second half when people were punching your dad and a lot of scary things were happening, it was mostly that one.
Oh. Is that why it was bad?
Yes. No.
Dad got punched?
Yes.
Who punched Dad?
How laughed. I think they just, you know how sometimes when your dad says something terrible and you're like, oh, they tripped and that was the universe being like, that's what you get. It was something similar to that.
The universe beat up Dad?
Sure.
Collisionist, I don't like the universe.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't like anybody who hit your father?
Well, I mean, unless they had a really good reason.
Unless they had a really good reason. All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
I guess you know it's like they say you know, keep your hands to yourself, and they sing don't hit your friends. You know that's
I never heard that song.
Oh.
We did not have that one growing up at my temple.
Oh, okay. Well, I can teach it to you.
Mm.
There's a patty cake variant.
Mm. Isn't that hitting your friends?
No, because there's a difference. That's part of the song. There's a difference between hitting and playing, but it's not hard. It's called soft hands versus hard hands. But I guess it's flippers for me. So hard flippers and soft flippers.
Mm.
Okay, so you clap, and then you cross, and then you clap, and then you cross again, and you say, don't hit your friends. Don't hit them. That's bad.
I was like, who fucking taught you this song?
Sesame Street. May, did you dance?
Yes, I did.
That's
Next
great.
class.
I hope you have fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. And
The
you're still
party
having
was
fun
certainly an event.
because you're drinking the adult juice.
I sure am.
You guys have a weird energy.
Just like the bitch and was like, I don't know why you fucking brought this seal out until we sobered up tomorrow morning.
Fish comes back from the bathroom and goes, "What's up?"
Kekino was telling me about a song he knows that it means that you should never ever hit somebody.
It's true.
Oh,
You shouldn't hit your friends without a very good reason.
yeah. Okay, that we can turn this into a teaching moment. Daenerys, I apologize for trying to hurt you, not in a serious way, but in a staging of the scene way. No, Kekino, it wasn't a real fight. It was a play fight, but like it still, I don't think that needed to happen, and I apologize.
No apologies needed, Fish. I asked for it.
Okay, so you had a play fight with Mom. It's okay. 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 Play
Kekino.
fight because you didn't actually hurt each other. That's good.
Are you alright? Are you hurt? Just your pride?
Just my pride.
Alright. Do I need to apologize to you?
No, why would
Good.
you?
I wasn't intending to.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking accept it anyway.
May's like, this is fucking weird energy. Cal's giving off energy of being slightly gypsy about being like, honestly, the fist fight, not even in my top 10 worst things happened today.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jamal, were you part of the play fighting? No, I was not. Did you dance? I did. Yes. Was it fun? No. Kekino, why don't we get ready to go? How about that?
Kekino, why don't you stop talking to him?
But why don't you talk to Jamal?
Okay.
Wait, is it bad? Jamal, is it okay? Did you not want to talk to somebody? I'm sorry. Clams.
Don't be
It's gonna be
sorry.
okay.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, honey. Tractate's just going through a lot right now.
Narrows his eyes at you.
Yep. I'm going through a lot right now. I love play fighting. Anyway, Fish.
I looked over her shoulder like, oh, wait, was that a problem?
Hey, Fish, why don't we go get your son you've never met, huh?
Yeah, I think that'd be really good.
Who spilled? Was it Sinner?
Probably sooner.
Bad
They don't question how he knows about
Yeah.
that. It's just like, yeah, all right. You're not invited though, by the way. Let's all get in the truck, guys. Let's go.
Patrick, you're shaking your knee, and it's making your camera vibrate, and imagining Jamal's just shaking with rage.
Making like a shitting dog.
Shaking like a shitting dog, yes. Jamal is very upset. But as soon as it's like, you're not invited, he just hands you Kekino back and he says, fine.
Alice, you want to come?
He is not looking at you, he's looking at Cal.
Cal tilts her head and goes,
Jamal, you alright?
Caligulus, do you want me to come help you with this, or should I head back to the temple and make sure everything is set to rights?
Cal stands up, walks over to Jamal, like grabs his wrist, and is like,
I mean, you would be more of an assistant at the temple unless there's something that I don't know about you being able to track people. Is in your name, Tractate.
and she laughs, slightly drunk.
He gives her a kind of tight smile. Like, clearly he does think that's funny, but just like the energy is not there to actually laugh. He goes, No.
tracking people is not really in my skill set. No, think maybe I should just head home.
Just nods, just looking at him, just trying to figure out what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, call me if you need anything. Maybe if you need any research or looking at books,
Yeah.
anything else in my skill set.
Of course.
Okay. Well, if you're leaving right now, I'll just take the car and head back. Although, do you want to return to the temple and pack a new suitcase, or are you all ready to go?
I'm not ready to go.
No, guys, go get your shit. I could do it with a lie down. Don't worry about it. We can meet up later.
All right. If you're not allowed to leave in the middle of the night.
Damn it.
Either we're all going now or we're all going tomorrow.
We're all going tomorrow. It's fine. Promise.
All right.
May, are you coming with
I was
us?
like, did Cal flash the 3 fingers? And I was like, and give Jamal a stroke? I don't know.
I think May would probably just go with Cal, right, and like stay at a spare room in the temple. But May is like doing the. May is, I think, reasonable to say that she doesn't even pick up that Jamal is deeply unhappy with Cal.
And yeah, I think, although it is pretty awkward from Jamal's point of view, everybody gets back in the car and starts heading back to the temple, ending the day as it began, in the opposite direction. And as you get back to the temple, to your rooms, get ready to rest and heal, prepare for the next day.
Cal does talk to Jamal and is like, "Hey, keep an ear out for Sinner. I don't know if he's going to contact May, but we don't know where he is, and obviously things are pretty hot on him right now."
Oh yeah. Of course. I've been calling quite a bit, but he hasn't picked up. I'll see if I can get a hold of him.
Yeah, no pressure. I don't know if he'll choose to speak to you instead of May after the breakup. So,
Sorry, they broke up?
yeah, he didn't tell you. Ugh. Why didn't he tell you?
No,
Ugh.
he said when was this?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I know sometimes there's like a we need to talk and then the actual breakup comes later. I don't know if it was that, but he came in to yell at her at the trial and
At the temple?
yeah.
Yeah, yes. No, he was upset that she was he was upset that she was running off and trying to kill herself, and found out it was
Yeah, I was like,
because of-
understandable.
it was found out it was because of the remnant. And
Right. Yeah.
yes, no, he was saying that uh, uh, no, he was saying that they were still together, and he was trying very hard to find a way to heal her. I was actually just going to do some research for him about it.
That's a good idea with the research. But no, they must have broken up after you spoke to him. It's noble that he still wants you to work on healing her, and any assistance I can give to that, of course, I will too. I haven't been thinking about it, to be honest. But
So then
They're
he broke up
done,
with her in Greece, or maybe,
I don't know.
maybe
Wasn't interrogating her.
maybe last night before
Maybe.
we got ready.
I don't know.
I don't
Again,
know, it
I was
seems
told
weird.
about it fairly early on, but maybe it wasn't made official quite yet. Maybe Sinner was hiding it from you because he didn't want to look bad and look like an asshole for breaking
You
up
hear
for
the-
his girlfriend when she was possessed.
You hear the ghost of gossipy Elise in the back of your mind going, "And you didn't ask follow-up questions? How could you?" It's like, yeah, I respect her privacy. Somewhere far away, Elise goes, "Boo!"
Well, I mean, it's kind of a thing about like you ask like follow-up questions when you want to be like, what happened? Maybe there's another side to this. But when they're like, I broke up with the boyfriend you hate, you're like, yeah,
Yeah, like,
my God,
good.
no follow-up
Fuck it.
questions. Whew.
Move on.
Do you want to tell me more? I'll listen, but I'm not gonna need fucking details. That
Yeah.
might make me think that he was in the right.
Girls' night. With Jamal questioning to what this breakup timeline is, and apparently going to do research to help May. You have headed back to the temple and
I want to
settle in.
roll a quick insight on Jamal before we end the scene. Do you want to do disadvantage because Kel's drunk and an asshole?
What are you trying to glean with insight?
Jamal seems weird, and if she would pick up that Jamal is angry at her / Fish.
I'd say yes, that's disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, good. We started off great. Okay. That's 9.
He's not treating Fish particularly well, which considering what Fish was
Yeah,
like,
Fish fucking did
makes
the fake
sense.
out
Yeah.
dance. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Jamal and Fish are on bad terms again. It'll swing back to good terms again before it inevitably becomes bad terms again. That's just the way they are.
Yeah, no, Cal kisses him goodnight, puts a hand on his shoulder. He's like, sorry, Fish was being such an asshole.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, they really were. I'll
Do.
good night.
Good night.
And with all of you retiring.
Goes checks on May to make sure she's like didn't drink too much, is okay. Pets her head.
You're forgetting
What do
May
you
holds her booze really well.
Cal's
She's just having a
paranoid.
nest of a sleep.
Yeah, she's like, get her in the recovery position. She drank so
And she's
much.
like just curled up going like snort me.
She's got Ricotta like cuddled up with her. Cal's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah. And Cal was like, this was a locked room. How did it get in here? Yes, as everybody kind of settles in for the night, Jamal tossing and turning a little bit in his own bed before going to sleep.
The dance was so sexy.
As he goes to bed, there's a little buzz of his sending stone. As Sinner tries to call and does not go through. And with that, we will end today's session of Well-Dressed Bones. Starting next time with our one-shot, and the time after with meeting up with the teleporter and going to find Henry. All right, everyone. Thank you and good night.